Tonight we have something very special for you. Tonight we welcome you to the second instance of Side Swap here for Guilty Gear Strive this time. Super excited to have this one coming down the pipe.
It is a team tournament format inspired by Blue Lock. 48 players, all randomly assigned into teams of 3. The winning team steals a player from the losing team, and the tournament scales from 3v3 to a 5v5. If you lose your winners round 1, you have to play a 2v2.
But for now, we are getting into our first match.
Strive is actually diabolical.
Leads us off though. It is going to be Side Swap getting started here. Our first matchup already rolling is Ticklememour. We said a character who can just rely on heavy mix-up versus all-rounder are usually the two best types of characters to lead off with. And here we are, Jobber.
Both of them, right? I do like bringing in the Unica there for a first-to-one format. She is also a character that can kind of overwhelm you with those big, fat buttons and the pressure. Scoring the knockdown here, trying to go for that 5D.
Pass. A little extension there. DP gonna go way wide, so we're gonna get the extra extensions here. Take it all the way to the corner, and the empty low finds the mark.
Gonna be able to break the wall here with the Fortissimo Super. And one important thing to keep in mind too, Proxy, especially for these players who are playing this, they're so used to playing longer sets. You don't need to condition your opponent.
No.
You just have to win one game. You pull out the nasty stuff right away.
Throw the kitchen sink at them and get your team counter pick advantage is 100% the name of the game. Completely agreed.
Oh, here we go. Into the 5A, Kurase with the fireballs. It's just not stopping. Does Tickle know how to escape? Okay, there it is.
Stuff up in here, slides on in. RC continues the pressure with the fireball, and again with the flip kick, leaving it down to a round apiece. A crucial must-win situation here. Counter pick advantage on the line.
Both players about to get burst back as well. Mortal counter on the 5H, just goes straight into the Michael sword.
The forward works out well. Sweep finds the mark. And I was going to say that could be all we need, but the DP finds the mark.
Catching that backdash there with the 2K, trying to chase it down again, but Lakey keeps throwing out this big old 5H, and it's just a massive wall of a button.
Out the way, deals with the HCL, but straight after the cycle pressure works well. Here we go on the high-low corner situation, but we just jump back and get away.
Trying to go for that greed sever. Laser in the face to get the plus frames. Oh no, we're caught in the backdash once again. Too far away though to get the hit, and there's the trade. Lakey gonna be able to take the first game for Team Cyan.
Yeah, a quick send, a quick swing ends up saving the day here. Unfortunately, Eno not going to be able to carry through with the Ramathal this early. We still have the opportunity here. We have, obviously, Battle of the Massive Normals at this like 2 character length range coming up here.
Yeah, and again, a great pick from Lakey with the Unica having access to that DP. A lot of DPs there on the other team, right? You have the Leo, you have Unica, which is very valuable in a first-to-one format, but we're doing a great job here putting the hurt on.
We just got to talk about the team composition for Cyan too. I'm sure we'll get that in a little bit, but they actually have such an evil team, not being able to have so many aggressive players, so many aggressive characters. But still leads with a throw, the OTG, fireballs. We jump and block the Mortal Botto and get the punish.
Yeah, immediate burst. This isn't the kind of format where you can hold on to your burst. You need to get that momentum as quick as possible. And there's the back throw. Speaking of momentum, with the wall break for the kill.
One round getting away. Again, first to one. I hate to keep reminding you, but you don't have much time to adjust. Very nice with the 5P to get the stop as we look to close distance now in the corner.
Nice bait on the DP. Tried to bait out the burst, but slightly delayed there from Lakey.
And the timing on the instant air dash is just perfection here. Juggles it up and has Mortal Bottom for the guaranteed break. Positive bonus. Going to lead us to a lot of mix-up here as the safe jump comes through.
2S. Look at the harassment here, flipping on in, but unable to combo off the explosion.
Throws a big deal though. Potential incident as we look to close distance. Gets the air-to-air and keeps the combo going. It is damn near equalized now as we send the overdrive.
Hard knockdown, positive bonus here, but not going to get a lot of meter because of it. The rising JS, but didn't RC!
And has a 100-meter now to work with here. Low and slow as we go for the slide in. Not much to show for it. It's windshield wipe burst, but not able to convert.
Lakey holding on for dear life here. Mouqui just needs to find the last hit, and the sword explosion does it!
The throw of the sword is absolute perfection. Mouqui doing an incredible job being able to stifle that momentum. That is unreal. GSL says, put me in, coach, I'm ready.
Berserker Barrage! Berserker Barrage!
Straight on in. Already looking pretty decent here as LK coming through with the raid. Good to see you, homie. Appreciate you a lot. Y'all are just in time. We're in the middle of the first set of our side swap tournament here. A little bit of an interesting take on a team tournament. We'll explain the format a little bit as we get deeper in.
Patience here, though, from GSL. Finally able to find that 5K. Nice defense here from Mouqui. Able to escape, takes a little bit of damage from the flash kick, but that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, not something you're terribly worried about here as we do find the flash kick once again. Delays, and we're sitting in that guard point stance, but a great tech keeps us alive in the corner.
Oh, and there's the throw.
GSL with quick distance close, definitely working out incredibly well. Again, a single round left over here. OTG's after the knockdown and tries to close distance, but it's going to lead GSL into that back turn mix.
Oh, nice. Straight into the super. And they're right, bro. This is side swap and prime mode. That's Gaysexlegend.
Headbutt. Takes the step back. Burst is still available. Has to be spent. We have 50 meter in a dream here.
Nice with the 5P. Just unrelenting pressure and the RC into nothing and just throw you. GSL taking this the distance here.
RC into just pressing your face against the glass is an evil prospect
like
here.
in May, you have to get through both of them?
To be fair, anyone could have been thrown into it on this one. As now, it's going to be that headbutt, distance already closed. Goes for the long run pass, but a decent block in the stand-up. The overhead dealt with.
Oh, nice. Bait there on the flash kick and immediate burst from GSL, but you cannot be throwing out projectiles against a character like Testament. Berserker slash, able to just close the distance so quickly. Beautiful throw tech. Gets the Arbor sign, and we're right back to square one.
And of course, that's one thing that I think iDom has done really well with. He's always been good at it, but I think recently has been doing such a better job of being a little more aggressive with teleports. He's got such good looks off of it.
Incredible work here, getting that hard knockdown. Wow, not a safe jump though. Just like that, GSL is back in it, but runs into the 2K.
The not say he said he just did a jump. just a jump. Oh, so reposition did not work out. Goes straight in with the pillar, but the overhead is blocked again. iDom's defense has been stellar so far.
That's the defense of a Marvel player there.
True, talk to him.
They're just trying to poke out. Great spacing here from GSL, utilizing the guard point to score that mortal counter. And staying on the same side, not taking the corner.
Okay, Path Punish gets not very much for it. Flash kick from much too far as with the staying state applied. We just looked to close distance on the throw. Still has some meter. Is going to be able to use Succubus to break, but no, it's a drop.
That's really unfortunate. Possibly a deadly drop here for iDom into the RC. No, going to hold on to the meter. And just a safe jab. Going to be able to close out this round. GSL on set point here for Team Cyan.
Bringing it back down to the wire here instantaneously. It's the back dash from both. 5P does anti-air, and we do get stain applied at least, but immediately deleted by that anti-zoning fireball.
There's the immediate burst. Right back in with the 2S cancel into the run-through. This is scary.
Oh no, and overhead finally finds the mark here. Is going to cancel just to keep it safe. Plus frames.
Over 2H, trying to push back out. iDom able to escape, but eats another flash kick. Proxy.
Oh, I thought that was a 6P for sure instead. The 2D. You find that sweep in the end. Teleport timing, very nice. Opportunity now as we reapply stain.
Oh no, that could have been death right there. GSL wasn't ready for it. iDom on the verge of losing all their tension. Negative penalty coming soon.
6P though, spends some of it right away, jumps out of the super, has an opportunity for punish here, but gets caught on the backside! It gets thrown straight out of it! You have to position yourself for luck, and GSL has done exactly that. Oh my god, it is a clean finish, unfortunately. Waiting on the pick to come in as now it is time to see. They have decided they're going to take the Eno. So they said all rush down all day. We're just going to keep holding W. We're going to take the Eno for ourselves. As we're going to go to another round 1 matchup here. The Asuka, throw the Leo out of the window. We are straight into the matchup here again here in round 1. First to 1. And Amelia again, a demon in this kind of format.
Absolutely. And just remember, by the way, you can win this tournament with your team without winning a single game.
It's happened once before. They've spoken legends of it. It's the parry to be able to guarantee your side swap there, dropping the title card, but unfortunately gets caught out by the S-Disc.
Yeah, Hiho, this is kind of diabolical too, to just throw at the blind pick, right? High-flying character, super fast. How are you going to keep them grounded? That was a fast first round. Hiho being a little bit more measured this time, getting caught by the Kabari and the S-Kabari there. Now you're tethered up.
Yeah, puts us in a little bit of a compromise spot now as we do make some space for ourselves. Heavy disc, not going to help too much, but that jump S definitely was a good start.
Oh, and the counter hit JH. Time to guess. And it's just going to keep happening.
Okay, at least you do get a full reset here. Positive bonus is going to help out a lot as we do manage to make some space. Try to utilize that Capel.
Yeah, don't be a hero. Don't hold on to your burst. Not in this format. You just got to spend it. Try and get back to neutral, get that momentum. Trying to fish out with that Kabari.
Oh my god, dashed in, didn't like the look, resets it with the RC, suddenly enjoys the view as we do get the hop forward, the Capel lands, still has meter, and maybe has a chance to finish here on one last mix.
Oh, the double low. BigWil just trying to get out of dodge, but gets caught by the 6B, still alive, just barely the deep like shield into the parry. Woo!
Thought was good, finds the sweep as well, nothing to follow up as we full send it again. One last chance, but we mistime it in the 2D, sweeps the legs.
They had the momentum.
Yes.
If they were able to get that 2K counter hit, we could have seen the comeback there. Unfortunately, BigWil gonna get knocked down there in the coming in to try and keep Milia grounded.
Let's rock.
They're matching suits too. Straight away we find the hit. Counter hit brings us all the way to the corner now as Lust Shaker doesn't get much out of it. It's going to lead to an MFCR throw and a gold burst from Hiho.
That gold burst is so scary in this format. Into the low altitude, bad Moon getting the burst out of MFCR. Light Total's not too far off though. Have you ever seen Hiho play that patient? Just Amelia just backwalking?
Yeah. Just fully leaving. Now this one flips forward with the Artemis. He's going to double jump and dash away. The reposition is huge as we do find the switch up now. And a very ambiguous left-right ends up landing us. We find the heavy and lead it down to the final round.
This is crazy. Hiho on a crazy run here at the moment, but is going to get caught by the guard point. And now going to get sent through the wall. MFCR finally building up that momentum here, getting that positive bonus.
Oh my god, and that's footsies. Missed out on the 2D though, or excuse me, 5D. It's full dash in, finds the connection here, has meter.
Oh, nice flash kick covering both sides into the 5D, up in your guts. Wall break's not going to be enough to get the kill. So another opportunity here for Hiho. Oh, never mind. Just dash up 5P.
I mean, MFCR is just 100 for 100 on round start situation so far, working very well there. This time, still finding the punish afterwards.
And then the flash kick once again. MFCR not going to be afraid to send those out here in a 1-to-1 format. Gucci Jorts coming back. Welcome, 3 months. And Scub as well with the 32. Thank you both.
I think we established last time, Gucci Jorts are a real thing, I think.
I think they're probably are.
If not, you can make them yourself. Base made, dashes up, but gets a little too close to the sun, gets caught out on the dash in hair car into the super.
Not going to kill by any stretch of the imagination. Worst super in the game, but it does get the hard knockdown. Ooh. Nice flash kick out into the 5K, 6K, immediate burst there from Hiho.
Well, that's chance.
Oh! The double jump into the air FD to try and bail out the flash kick. That was nearly a checkmate scenario, and Hiho is almost on a clean sweep. Collect that Macherino money.
Yeah. It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Okay, new special move here, getting the plus frames on the shock state food Treyarch. Ooh, that was kind of nasty there, the side swap JS.
I did not think that was going to find a cross up there. Somehow finds it with the compel though. Momentum heavily back in Hiho's favor now. This is how a lot of these games have gone. Even if Hiho doesn't win the initial interaction, oh, they lose the second one too.
That is actually a crazy conversion there too from Nub. Getting the plus frames once again. Nice little shimmy, but you allow Hiho to escape with the rising JS. I like Kai and Amelia, actually. Kai is really good at air normals, too, to kind of chase. That JS alone is really good at chasing Amelia up to the skies. JK is also a great button.
That was far slash. Counter hit. It's working out. As we try to instant air dash back, it's a great 6P, but a better DP on the opposite side.
Oh, no. Fortunate burst there. Nice block, though. On the fast fall, this time just jumping out of the way, using that JD as an air stall. Oh.
Delay. Yep, just clash the fireballs while you can. Nice confirm. Doesn't get much else after it as we do find the connection here. I don't think it's quite enough to kill, but still, after the reset, I think things are going to be looking very good for Hiho.
Oh, it is! I don't even blame you. Winger never kills.
Dude.
Ever.
Round of beast though, why? We get into set point situations all the time, but for some reason in this format it just feels more stressful.
Pressure in the corner, big whip punish on the far slash. Nubs needs to be careful, knows that Hiho is going to take to the skies a lot. That is Milia, so throwing out that far slash is very risky with the recovery on it.
Oh, and making room there. Lush Shaker ends up whipping completely as we do find the static DP for that extra bit of damage now as we break through and reapply.
If ever you are going to Dragon install, this is the format.
Please.
Oh, going for the reset there?
Had the right idea. Close slash there too. Could have popped the fireball maybe to try and go for the anti-air instead. We have to deal with the pressure now, but so far, deal with it we have.
Oh, tried to go for the air throw. Risky option into the RC. Attempted a 6P, but the compel is so strong as an air stall.
Double overhead. Tries to jump out, but compel finds the mark again. It's all Hiho all day. And the rest of Team Mint, it's smooth sailing. Milia in first to one turns out pretty decent.
Nub and BigWil played fantastic, but there's something about MFCR Leo, which is so strong in a first to one, and there it is.
Yeah, I think that all three would have been great choices here, but with your team of oddballs sticking it up with a character that is a little bit more straightforward in their rushdown attempt, I think might be very nice. Plus, who doesn't just want to pick a top tier?
Yeah, I mean, but then on the flip side, look at Team Indigo, dude. Aboii, MJ, Kriby, Macmens. That is a demonic Backstreet Boys lineup.
So, I was like, what?
Yeah, putting Nikolai up first. I think
Junior.
I think Elfel is the most rounded character in that team who can kind of deal with the different matchups, right?
And also the characters, you can just be a little freaky, right? It's one of those characters, first to one, dynamite vest, things can get really, really messy very quickly. You know, you've got a lot of opportunity to potentially just run people over. If they don't know what to do about Pineberry, the set can be over in a minute and a half.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, with the light lead here, Nikolai playing a very slow and steady game.
We're looking for whiff punishes here, trying to do our best on that one. As we look for the empty low and find the connection straight afterwards, it should, yeah, absolutely gets us the wall break.
I like the way that Nikolai is playing a very reserved game here. Like you said, looking for those whiff punishes, not trying to do anything too crazy or unsafe. Oh, we're going to get caught by that 2K now and put through the wall.
Yeah, footsies are kind of immaculate, I'm not going to lie. That 2K ends up working beautifully as we see the jump back. Has to immediately send the FD. No chance to burst there, so expect an early one in the next one. It is Nikolai with the early lead.
You said the Pineberry pressure. Nice little stagger into the far slash, but the flash kick still connects.
Oh, and after the guard point is able to close distance still. Nice RC to confirm that, and I love the burst to make sure we don't get the wall break.
I'm in love with Nikolai's spacing. Nikolai's spacing is out of this world. Just doing a fantastic job forcing certain things to whip. There's the burst. Yeah, you're not going to be able to beat that projectile. The anti-projectile cross.
You can see trying to poke it out with the guard point stance. Works out well here. Flash kick for the knockdown and tries to run past, but what a throw!
All right, into the RC. Nice! Just going for the one Rekka into the toss. Beautiful backdash to try and bait out the DP as well.
Pineberry one more time, has meter now, so can do something a little bit riskier, but doesn't even need to. Saves the bar for a rainy day. It's Team Green taking the lead early in our first to 4.
First to 4, yep. We're getting deeper and deeper into this bracket. The teams are growing larger and larger. If Potemkin does this, I feel like as Team Green, you gotta be thinking Axel's next.
Maybe not something we're worried about here. 6H, my beloved. It's paying my rent right now.
This character is terrifying. It's first to 1, and you're about to find out why. Look at Nikolai's health bar already. Aboii has taken 0 damage, Proxy.
And Pop Buster in the gap finds it, and is going to be able to get the OTG for the kill.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
It's like the type advantage. It really is, right?
Ooh, I love that. Gets the push away with the instant block. Sets it up with a plus frame to go straight in with a Pop Buster.
The scariest part about this is 2 Pop Busters, and you just lose.
Oh, you can see Nikolai's thinking about that. 2 is now. Gets hit away. Jump in comes through. Walks forward with the BRC. Opportunity now as we go for one last Pop Buster and an equalized set. It's just like we said. Sometimes these can go in just a minute. First to 1 strive is one of the most unforgiving formats.
The mental stack has never been higher than when you are 1 game fighting for your life against Potemkin.
It's so important.
I think this is just a good call, though, because you have to get Potemkin out of here, right? You don't want to risk.
Oh my, this.
Heat tackle round start is crazy.
You don't want to risk this, Jobber. I agree.
Oh my god, 6H with punishing the 2P? In what world? Help.
Bad matchups don't exist.
Yeah, not in this format. Not in first to 1.
5P twice in a row, poking him in the eyes. Not doing too much, though, as we reset the pressure and find the hit. A side swap is good.
Come on, Chummy, you're playing the best Axel has ever been in this game.
Oh!
The knife edge chop through the tornado!
God damn! Okay, reset pressure a little bit. You got to reset your mental on that one. This is important stuff here as we do find the cherry bomb. A little bit of an extension as we continue to win out the neutral here.
I just know Zanky fans are saying, I wish that was me.
This damn is good enough. He didn't need no help.
The Rashid tornado though? All right, yes, this is what you want more of, right? The harassment with the JS. JS, my beloved, for good reason in this matchup. Yep, big whip punish there with that 2H. Oh, what a pickup with the fast RC! Dude, I love Axel.
That was very cute. The situation works out perfectly here. Around a piece, 2P wins the day as we do reset the pressure for the Pop Buster here, and now you're all in at this point.
All right, 6K, putting you back full screen. Nice. I like that, reeling in to try and bait out the approach, and it ended up working beautifully, but you're still stuck in the corner. You need to get out.
6P didn't work out, though. He had prayer hands up as soon as he went for the PRC. 6H, you're certainly dead. Hammer stops twice in a row, and full send for the finish. Aboii overcomes the counter pick and piles another body.
I think I'm going to be a little sick, actually. I think I threw up in my mouth a little bit on that one.
Oh my god, this is who you would have sent. So here it is, dressed in his yellow, in his orange, excuse me, in the Goku fit.
Also the Broncos fit.
Also the Broncos. Also the Knicks fit.
The Knicks? Oh, this is Knicks Gold-Lewis now. Sorry, this is Knicks Gold-Lewis now, chat. Officially. Gold-Lewis is the king of New York.
That's the block out here. IBFD makes some space. I like the idea, but it's going to get Pop Bustered straight away.
Oh, nice. Neutral jump to avoid the Potemkin Buster.
That's footsies.
It is.
That's big man footsies.
Big meaty men slapping meat in a first to one.
Doubles up. Behemoth doesn't work out. Finds the secondary hit, though. I love that little 2P just to make sure we're covering all of our options.
Brunson put on some pounds. The craziest thing I've ever heard. Oh, footsies with the coffin. Get the plus frames on the big overhead. Nice default shield immediately into the 2D. 6 H's though. Aboii has them perfectly measured.
So good. 6H is my lifeblood in this current state of the game. You can see he's hammer stopping because you have so much time to charge as well.
6H is also pretty scary with the new walk speed of Potemkin too, right? Because he's able to just walk right into that 6H range. And a little bit of heat knuckle action here to close out the round. Cheryo, you gotta do it for your team.
Last chance. Major burst advantage, though, which is definitely a big deal as FDB actually hits us. I know! The 6H doubles up! Was expecting the burst, but the jump away, and the side swap!
Oh no, but backdash into Potemkin Buster! And wow, breaking the wall with the heat knuckle for the hard knockdown. I think this might be over, Proxy.
Like it might be, but you got to remember health totals are always even when Gold Lewis is on the screen, jumps up, but the throw as Aboii says, I don't care about the matchup, bring another one out. We talked about first to one tier list, and Aboii is showing off that Potemkin, that's that dude.
Bro, you think
I mean, what can you
legendary.
say? This is a legendary endeavor potentially here.
It's like a Knicks 30-point comeback.
This would be the biggest comeback in the history of side swap. Double JP finds it up with the double dolphin here, sticks to the wall and gets the break, saves the bar too. I like that.
Very smart, especially when you have the life lead here. You already have superior neutral as May, right, when it comes to your neutral tools. So holding on here to help get you out of jail, which you're not getting out of jail, you're going straight through the wall.
Yeah, Potemkin's kind of Wemby in this situation, if it does make sense.
Yeah, he's playing dirty. But here we go, reversal super.
Ooh, must keep on for the 6K, still fine here. Oh, and a hell of a whip punish there. The 2S works out. When we try to make the burst in the later stage, Aboii does send it.
Yeah, that deep run in though, full screen. Clean jump in, and that should be the round there with the side swap on the combo. The Dolphin loops. Onde coming in with $10 into the Matcherino. Thank you, boss.
5B on the restand attempt. It's just a little bit. Dashes up, but unfortunately, Potemkin up there throwing ass. Ends up stopping us out completely here as we stop with the Dolphin twice in a row.
Oh no, but there's the armor on the Hammerfall. Double Garuda. Trying to condition the blocking here. Looking for a Potemkin Buster.
Ooh, okay. Love the timing on the quick escape off the Dolphin there. The command movement working well as we continue to harass with 5Ks. But this time, it's the 2S actually that perfectly pokes.
Nice, and that hop off the Dolphin leading to a massive combo route here. Totsubunger just needs to find one more confirm and it is over. And there it is, jumped out of the very first attempt with the Potemkin Buster into the super to shut down the burst and baits out the gold burst in the end.
Totsu with a statement way to build momentum for yourself. And this is the other side of the coin here, because now you have two players coming in cold against Totsu, who just put Aboii on a poster. So you have a lot of momentum going into this. This is actually a huge deal.
Frame one sending in Macmens. There was no thoughts needed there. But I guess when you're down to the final player, you can kind of formulate that in the background, right? Okay, who are we sending next if this doesn't work out?
Good connect there, though. First spent right away. Love the Fujin. Twice in a row works out.
Patience here from Totsubunger. That IBFD to push out and go for the 5K was beautiful. Unfortunately, could not escape from the clutches of Macmens.
Yeah, it was extremely impressive patience, but unfortunately, patience doesn't do damage, and Fujin does. So slowly but surely, Macmens is able to take that round away as we do find the 5K and sweep the legs again, walking us all the way back to the corner.
This is not looking too good here for Team Green. Overhead connects. Steals a turn back there with the fan. And that's your last burst here. The last burst you are going to get, possibly even if you win this round somehow. Nice 2F with the punish. An immediate check though with the 5D Proxy. If we can break the wall, that should be it with the extra damage, but misses it.
One last chance with the fans find the mark. Macmens is able to stifle the comeback. Totsubunger with a great effort in the end, but isn't quite able to save the day. So that is Team Indigo with the victory. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack as we're going to get our answer right away. They are going to select the May. It is going to be Totsu, which it does make perfect sense. Totsu had an amazing showing in that, showing the momentum and, you know, the potential to be able to clutch up in situations like that. So having seen it yourself, having experienced it yourself, you know that Totsu's good for those situations.
Yeah, but
as we are straight into our next one here.
God.
So
this is a crazy. You have the Demon King. The Demon King Jack also can cover a lot of decent matchups that are on the enemy team, right?
Hop pass gets the clash, sets up with the second minion there. Great use of the attack command, which walks us all the way to the corner. But there's that DP you were talking about.
Trying to realize that JD fireball. They airborne and also snipe some of the minions.
If y'all have any questions, by the way, ! format in the chat. You guys can look it up for yourselves and actually see the rules to be able, you know, get a little more acquainted for yourself with these first ones and everything that's going on as far as the team selections go.
Oh yeah, this is the first, I was about to say the first real combo we've seen. It's really just been a lot of chip damage poking away. Sim finally getting a big hit, starting to run some offense here.
Look at the sheer amount of chip damage every single time we connect with the laser. It's a DP pickup to take the finish. I'm going their way.
And just going for that raw greed sever too, right? Not the enhanced one. Unsafe, but they did not care, believed in it.
Just like you said, full screen. I see one minion, I'm shooting the laser. I did no thought.
Oh, nice with the 6P. Fire my laser brings me back to good times, Proxy. Sent straight through the wall.
So sad. Keep on putting the heavy. The jump forward. I actually like that a lot. Symphuukai had an opportunity to break the minion, says, I want it all. Hops straight past, meets with the air-to-air, and decisively takes the finish on that one. Up and try and take this out now. So we'll see. Symphuukai can overcome the matchup here as it's going to be Walter.
Walter, one of the best millions in the game right now. I can't believe that Walter and Jack ended up on the same team.
Walter, JoeBrownie, Symphuukai, Dark Magician. That is an evil team.
It's very evil. We were talking about Team Indigo, bro.
Yeah.
What is this team? Much love to Rap for $5 in the match arena as well. I see you, boss.
Slow and steady as we're trying to keep control here. Doing a great job so far, mitigating a lot of this potential pressure, but that was not even really a mix-up. That was just a late empty jump low.
All right, immediate burst. Didn't want to get put into that hard knockdown scenario. And yeah, this is not looking too good here, but there's the DP. Get off me, right back to neutral.
So back down to the ground quick. Gets away from the just block there, and the Capel sandwiches things so aggressively.
And it's just relentless. The first round there going to Walter. Trying to send Sim to the back of the line. Oh yeah, you know what? Chat might be onto something here. Those are some slow air normals as well, right? When you're dealing with a speed demon like Milia.
Through here though, as we're gonna force the burst after the hair car attempt. Dashes up and DP's out of the 5K.
A knockdown. Right back into the blender. Nice DP on the PRC from the hair car. Now just trying to chase down, but that Capel does have a hitbox.
Tapping with the FD. There we go with the slide in. 2K2D. Love that on the counter hit as IBFD does not make us enough space.
Oh no, but the low connects. And that's going to be it for Sim. Taken out.
Hey, listen, the ironclad main breaking through, doing a great job making sure he could stay ahead of the game and was able to dominate by keeping the corner as Macmens has shown. See if Scissors can do more of the same here. Straight away, sneaks up with the low and finds the air-to-air.
Ooh, I like that. Unfortunately, wasn't able to pick up on the combo, but still, keeping the pressure up, keeping Walter grounded. That is the most important part of this matchup.
The escape though, it just comes down to, you know, playing a little bit slower here. I love the idea with the 6P, but gets caught on the air-to-air. Now follows through, which is going to force the burst. I do like the idea. Don't let that positive bonus rock.
Oh, but the fast RC for the overhead. They caught same side with that JH, but there we go. What an air throw. Gonna be able to close out the round there too. Walter holding on to the burst.
Frack in the chat said every time someone loses, replace a character with Faust. They have to switch to Faust, or we pick a Faust player. We would run out of Faust players, I think. I like that idea though.
The zombie bracket.
Decent stop there as Tech Wolf with the $5. Thank you very much for the contribution again from everybody for this match of Reno here.
Nice close slash. Oh, that's going to go through the wall. Yeah, it's so valuable to get a positive bonus in this format here, especially when Scissors is sitting on 100 tension. What an anti-air into the throw. No burst to save you.
Pop the trunk on his ass though, tap the dust. Trying to utilize that umbrella one more time on the air-to-air. Couldn't quite though. It's Walter, an opportunity now. I love that second jump just in case from parry.
Yeah, but there's the burst. This is just saving it. Oh, too high up with that JH. Now you got to block for your life. Nice with the high and the low. Pressing the 2P. Still no burst from Walter. Just holding on. It doesn't get the chance.
D-Sol tried to double jump, thought they had maybe made enough space. Scissors just waits and waits, times the jump perfectly, and gets up exactly high enough to find the throw on Walter. Okay, in the mix again, here we go. It's gonna be Asuka, the Dark Magician Girl. Come up to try and do her part here. 2D, obviously a premier portion of the matchup. The snoop of the legs, very good for Asuka. Is on the explosion. She's able to keep the same side.
Uh-oh, but all out of mana here. Just trying to draw while you have this man running at you. Nice, though, with the RC of the swap sides. And the mana is back. Time to start casting. Ooh, the dash up close slash from Asuka. Oh, no. Here we go. Dash up with the throw. Send out the tweet into the 5D, but not going to be able to get a follow-up after it. There we go. Getting crushed by the low.
And one quick one. Doesn't even need the second.
Pressure.
Throwing a beautiful garden here as Anji unfortunately is just sitting here and having to watch. Love the 6P though as we try to take distance.
Oh, just mana charging as you're falling out of the sky. All right, dash up with the throw. OTG here? No, just gonna draw some cards. That's smart, but the wake up 2P there from Scissors gets the burst out of Dark Magician Girl.
If there's anything I've learned in my card game travels, there's never a bad time to draw some cards. We do get the trade again. GD not gonna be able to save, but the super dash forward for Anji here. Scissors with a chance.
Straight to the wall break. Right now, just trying to create some space here. Putting the slow cube out into the 5D, and Scissors should be dead. A dark magic attack, not even needed. Just crush him with the rules.
Dude, I love the rules. 2-2. Dark Magician Girl with a fantastic comeback now. as do you send your own Milia, which normally I feel like if you're expecting Jack to play Unica, that would be your choice.
Turning to him, picking him up in 2.0. He is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and now we're going to see the matchup here.
My god, that's not the start you want to see. Distance close, we get a little bit of mana back.
Just trying to fly out of the corner, but getting caught by that 6B. Ooh, that was cute, but what defense there from Dark Magician Girl.
Too far from the 6P though, still okay. Doubles up, is continuing to try to find the mark here. Drunkard actually a pretty decent option in that one. Both Invite Hell hitting just high enough to stop some of these approaching cubes.
There's the dash up, dropping the orb. I love going for the 2Z to just snipe out little Eddie. It's such a smart play there from Dark Magician Girl.
The threat of breaking the wall, sometimes just enough. Drunkard once again doing a massive work here. We're going to be able to full send the Amorphous through, breaks and hits the mana to 0.
Now this is where the pressure really goes on. No defense here to save Dark Magician Girl. And no super needed to close out the round. Calamari.
I love going Invite Hell and not actually crossing up there. The threat sometimes is better than the actual mix-up itself, as we do dash up and throw a beautiful garden again for the low.
6H, break the wall, it's 50% of your health bar just gone. Zato doesn't have any guts either, so what you see is what you get.
I like how aggressively we research for that 6P, but again, it's so difficult to get yourself started as the dash up low finds the mark again. Hardly any resources needed to be spent. Dark Magician Girl on a perfect, makes it a round apiece.
This has been the most competitive set we've seen here so far. Might come down to the wire with the final 2 anchors. We'll have to see. Right now, Dark Magician Girl. The pressure here in the corner. The dash out to B. The goal burst from Dark Magician Girl puts Calamari right back into the wall, though. Able to burst through the Dark Magic attack.
Timing worked out perfectly. As a quick little instance of leapfrog is going to save us a little bit of a headache. A round of applause for ourselves, too, as we set up for the pressure again. Blocks the YRC and is going to full send Amorphous.
Oh my god! Where did your health go? And just the 5D meat tenderizer. It was looking difficult there for Calamari, but all it took was one super with the mana gone, the great equalizer.
Duel 1.
Big chance here, though. First to one. Anyone can win a first to one. Truly, truly. The purest form of fighting games, Jobber. We talked about it pre-stream. First to one is the one true format.
Listen, in a real fight, you get knocked out round 1. There is no tryovers.
You know what I'm saying? Gets it out here, though. Tries for the empty low. That's a crazy block from Jack.
Old Cricket Hats come through with the $2.50 into the match. Reno, appreciate you. But there's the throw. Just draw the gun right in your face. One bullet left in the chamber and is going to get the wall splat off of it.
Still not enough to kill. Still a massive advantage as the curse ball is actually able to stop Eddie's attempt to get aggressive here. So we're going to get a little bit of a brain blast and a double up with the tap dust around in Jack's favor.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Trying to go for that 6B, the Calamari flying over it. Immediately spending the burst is Jack to maintain that momentum.
Chance here. Full summon is immediately just gonna get 2P, just pieces Eddie up, dude.
And blocks the burst, going for the JD routing, that is it. No, was out of focus, so couldn't go for the Deus Ex Machina.
Curse ball still active just enough, pulls the gun and chucks it again. You thought it was a nerf, it's just an adjustment, and Jack shows you why. It still works perfectly.
How are you gonna get killed, man, by the water balloon?
Definitely. Milia and a round is gone.
That's true.
Jack's gonna have to play it extremely solid here because Milia definitely a character high on the tier list when it comes to volatility on these knockdowns.
remember, Happy Chaos with 0 invincible reversals, right? No supers, no meterless options. Only has things like IBFD or Deflect Shield or YRC.
Taps the dust though as we empty the clip a little bit. A reload into Deus Ex. Break the wall. Positive bonus. An opportunity to lay the curse as well.
Nice both the close slashes to the pickup. Jack recognizing that you cannot allow CloverDragon to get that momentum. But still, we're going to get right back in with that bar slash into a wall break with the Artemis.
That was a stop foot. RC after the curse ball connects. OTG not on the menu, but the big delay after the instant air dash. The Taco finds the mark. It is set point.
Oh my god! Your IAD at round start immediately getting tossed out of the skies. The headbanger. Setting up the clone just to buy time to get that focus gauge back.
Oh no. It's okay here though. Full send at the 5K hits. The gun was already out and the reticle had found the mark. Burst is baited and Jack able to convert fully and take the finish, saving the day for Team Tangerine. And now an opportunity to poach from Team Teal.
That's right, and who do we steal? What a exquisite menu we have here, right, to pick from.
Oh, I mean, we'll find out quick.
Here we go.
A chance for who we're going to take. And it's going to be Scissors, so they are going to take the Anji. And Scissors is going to move on to a different team. So for Team Teal, they're back to their original 3.
Pickle and Coolsville.
And I mean, we're going to get to find out if they're going to be able to do it for themselves here, as they are going to be locked in now, facing off against Team Indigo. And just looking at the characters, only thinking about it from the perspective of how good is this character at killing you fast in a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Team Indigo absolutely is the strongest team just from a character perspective.
That's
very incorrect about the the composition here. It is going to be straight up that Happy Chaos here from Kriby.
Happy Chaos versus Unica. Gonna be interesting here. I kind of feel like Unica actually does kind of decent in this matchup.
It probably is okay, but chat hit the nail on the head. Blind pick Happy Chaos.
That's true.
If you have a Happy Chaos, I feel like it is one of the safest possible characters to just throw out there first. Not a lot of matchups this guy is terribly worried about. Kriby showing it off early as a positive bonus racked up again.
I love this stage too. Based off like a city in Greece, I think. Cheryo sliding in. Oh, nice 5P anti-air getting the burst there out of Lakey.
Nice, tries to sweep the legs, good just block, but can't quite escape. It's the 5P, that is demonic.
Shooting the laser. Come on, Unica, change the future.
Looking at touch different there as we do find the overhead, finds the knockdown again. Chip starts to become a factor, but we flip kick again. As Mr. Voyager with the $2, characters are locked in the set. So now that Kriby is Happy Chaos, Kriby is Happy Chaos for this set. So it is not locked in between rounds. Once you pick a character in a set bracket match, that is your character for that bracket.
It's the same way that it works, in a normal bracket as well. You play the character until you lose, right? And then you can swap. Difference is, you only have 1 life in this.
Yes.
Nice. Step through the wall with the laser.
And I also believe that players submitted their character portrait, their character for the portrait, so, they told us.
Yep, and the laser there is going to take down Kriby. Lakey doing a fantastic job. It's just difficult for Chaos to get the gun out at all in neutral when the threat of laser is there.
Hey, that's going to be a quick end, though, for Kriby, unfortunately, as you probably win. I'm a fan, man. Little step back, works well though. Trying to set up the fan from there. Not quite from the distance, but it's okay. Not too big of a worry.
Oh, but a beautiful whip punish there from Lakey. Trying to go for the cross up. And there's the spin. Unica has some great special moves, but they have a ton of recovery on them, and that's why spin is a pretty valuable move in this matchup.
Legs exposed right away. Here we go as we close distance now. OTG's it. Sets up once again, but a nice punish. 2P working well.
Ooh, nice 60 hitting up really high. You have to remember that 2.0, Unica's kind of becoming public enemy #1. A lot of people believe in this character on a tournament level, just how volatile she is.
Fight Fighters coming through with the raid. Good to see you, homies. This, unfortunately, there for Macmens is going to get closed out with the DP, but hope you had a good stream. Joining us for a very special format of Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh my god, the stun dipper, same side here this time. Macmens back up against the ropes.
Block, just flip through the legs again. Extend, which is going to lead us now with the positive bonus. 50 meters still for Macmens. An opportunity to fight out of this one here. Is going to have to go for the cancel soon. You cannot let this meter go to waste.
Love the use of the JD, just peppering at Macmens here. Whoa, trying to hit the overhead from full screen. You're crazy.
Ooh, but the air-to-air finds the market now. This is your chance and opportunity for greatness here. Full send! What is that?
That was an anti-air 2S. But Macmens, unfazed, still trying to push in the PRC to save their life. That gets caught in the ankles with the stun dipper, and Lakey taking down 2 members of Team Indigo, who we've been kind of hyping up.
I was going to say, like we said, from a character perspective, this team is terrifying. But when you're looking at the players now, Lakey says, who even are those people over there? Not my problem.
Anti-airs?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Straight away is able to find the block, dashes up for the close slash punish. That's easily bursted out of. Is honestly too well spaced on the punish there. Dolphin doesn't actually combo.
Lakey has embraced the first-to-one format. Just do it, right? Just throw it out and see how your opponent is going to react. There is no need to worry about conditioning. The set is too short for that.
There's not time if you wanted to. Just get aggressive, fight it out, continuing to win in these neutral interactions here as we double jump out of the corner and take control. But straight back to the wall on the opposite side of Totsubunger, able to escape.
Nice punish there on the block, Breed Sever. And now it's Totsubunger's turn here with the Dolphin Loops.
I love that combo so much. As SEAL Team 6 finds the mark, the meaty beach ball doing the work. Round up, and Lakey's reign might be short set.
What a trade, though. Spiritually, Unica 5H is very much like May 5H. Oh, that was a massive whiff, but Totsubunger wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, definitely should have died for that one. Nice timing on the press, though, as we dash up. Was looking for the throw, whips out. Both of them, same situation twice in a row. Deja vu again and again.
Sent straight through the wall. Might be going to a final round between these two. Lakey still has access to burst. But the discount stun dipper, that 3K, gonna find the hit. Putting Totsubunger right back in it. Can they bait off the burst? Don't even need to right here.
Nah, overhead kiss. There's already been enough damage to the wall at that point. Guaranteed breaks through as we RC to close distance. That was not enough.
Nice jump. Oh! And just the 6P whipping, and the DP knew that another button was coming, so just sent it.
Again, like you said, Lakey is just embracing this first-to-one, playing it so damn well. Nice little delay. The double jump, hell of a block from Totsu, but in the end, still gets opened up. Has to burst.
Creating that space with the air throw. Look at this pressure in the corner into the shimmy 5H mortal counter. No. If we had Megadeth Buster, you might have.
Yeah, but this is the most throwable amount of life I've ever seen. Dashes up. Both of them thinking the same thing as we were looking for the air throw and gets caught out. Don't get desperate.
Immediate burst. Going to the laser, but you got to be careful about that. Nice snipe out of the sky with the double. Double fireball again. Lakey understands, can't get too greedy here. Oh no!
This is where trouble begins. Clean connection for May, one of the beastliest damage characters in the game, but still not enough as we reset the neutral one more time. It's 3K!
Oh, and you're dead!
Slap.
Lakey selling there at the end. One hit away from taking down Totsubunger, but just ends up losing the whole round.
I was feeling the DP again, but I think that it was similar to Lakey, where it was like, she has to know that I'm just going to rip it again. I've seen Totu in the mirror quite a few times. So I think that's my one worry there. Because otherwise, I would agree.
The GSL finally in now. Powered up this month, too. There's the burst.
Recorded in Pride Month for our future YouTube viewers. Nice burst. BRC after 5K, flips past, nice block.
Look at this mauling. Not even chasing through the skies. I just like that. Going for the 5P anti-air.
Ticklememour just gave us some. I'll drop this after the match. I just learned something devastating about Team Cyan. Round up. Here we go. GSL gets caught out.
Nice. There's the 2S breaking the wall. Oh, but Totsubunger running right into that 2K.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Just gotta hold that one. Calling in the Great Whale Yamada-san. Still not enough to close out the round, though, but this is a massive life lead from Totsubunger. We've seen life leads like this fall apart before. In fact, just in the last game.
Oh no, was looking for the parry there, but gets caught out on the 2K 2D, a round apiece. Full burst for both. Maximum resources to try and close it out. The 6P round start is king.
Nice in the flash kick. Going for that 2K 6K. Totsubunger put the pressure on now. 6P on the Dolphin, a little too predictable with the offense.
Oh my god, and the overheads are flowing right now. Full send as we get the break. A chance for the potential comeback here as Totu tries to swing out with the 2S.
And that is it. Legends never die. GSL taking down Totsubunger.
In the middle of that game, I learned that Team Cyan is not taking a long time out of deep thought and a lot of mental focus and like information gathering when it comes to Team Cyan has been spinning a wheel
for character picks.
For who goes in and for what character who they've been stealing. It says you can never beat a gamer who's just having fun.
Let's go gambling. And now we're really going gambling, sending in the big boys.
Ticklememour says, we're even spinning the wheel for characters if they play more than one character. Interesting. The amount of mental pressure that Team Cyan has just put on the entire field, knowing that that is the case, is immense. I will say.
And I called this the underdog team. I did not think it was going to be that much of an underdog team. Nice, there's the immediate burst. If Team Random Select actually manages to take down Team Indigo.
Oh, no, here we go. Chance now, yeah, Fireball, definitely the right call. 5P gets the anti-air, and the flash kick gets us in huge trouble. It's not enough to kill them.
Oh, the wake up super.
At this point, how can we not call them Team Random Select? It's literally Random Select.
Random Select, do you steal? Random Select, do you play?
They're spinning a 1-0 roulette wheel to pick who's up. It's fire.
All right, set up the Gigantor Kai. Oh my god. No, mistimed the second 6H. That could have actually ended up being a whole round depending on routing.
Oh no, and had the right idea. The timing in the normal was good, but unfortunately Far Slash was not the one we were looking for.
Is it close enough to the wall for the break? Not quite, didn't even matter. Just gonna go for the RC to guarantee the death anyway with the heat tackle. And yes, there are no more steals left.
before, yeah, once you're at a team of 5, you're locked into your 5. There are no more steals once 5 happens, but all the players are still on teams that are not at 5 players left are still having to steal as they progress through the bracket.
Yeah, this is winner semifinals. Oh, baiting out the flash kick. Recognize that a wake-up reversal option beat out the Garuda before. That was a good burst bait. Too bad you didn't get anything out of it.
What a trade. Always what you're looking for. It doesn't matter though, it's a flash kick.
Oh.
Don't trade with Leo. Don't trade with the gamblers.
Oh my god, yeah. GSL was just trying to escape the fear of the Pop Buster into the 5D. Arena versus, yes, absolutely on the 2H. There's no way they can actually bait. Oh! Catching a button press there from Aboii, the counter hit on the back turn H.
And then there was one.
This is absurd.
All by themselves, 4 in a row is a tall task, but not something we've never done before.
Who do you send in the end, right? The man who never fails. Hold this card.
You think they're spinning the wheel and when they burst? I'm kidding, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. 6K sweet chin music, not quite there, nobody home.
Oh, nice, reaching just in with that JK and able to get a combo off of Teal as well.
Very prospect though, as we're gonna full send through Jays in the chat as we're going to continue this run through. Has 50 meter. He's an overhead probably on the table instead. Just wheels and deals once again.
Now unable to flip over that heavy fireball. And now stuck in the blender. Able to block the overhead. Trade some space there to stay alive. What a trade. We take those. That was a pseudo taunt. That was a pseudo taunt, all right?
That is a hell of a punish. Footsies coming out from GSL now.
Getting the pickup here. Johnny's so scary in 2.0.
Another clean connection here. Johnny, like you said, the man that never fails. He just can't help but continue to dominate. Flash kick though on the perfect reaction. Sees the command movement, but is a little too trigger happy on the second.
Flipping right back in though. No burst to save you this time. Gets the instant overhead. And that is one down. Line him up.
Listen, if there was ever a player to be able to make the comeback here, Johnny and MJ definitely, top of the list is now. I wish that we can I wish they could send us a feed so we could watch them spin the wheel. Good. Back in again, one more chance. MJ, can we keep this dominance up? Early survey says no as the Dolphin connects, but with a burst for some momentum to keep corner, things equalize a bit.
I low-key feel embarrassed that we were
Yes.
Thinking, oh, who did they send in before we knew about the wheel.
I feel like I'm on an episode of Game Changers. Insenga looks to close distance here, flips past for the second time. Too far for the 2K, but Nam didn't realize, so wasn't ready for the timing on the press.
Straight to the close slash wall break. Oh, the sweet chin music gonna hit its mark. Fast RC into the 6H. The combo routing here from MJ, squeezing out every bit of damage that they can.
Senga once again, this time in plenty of time for 2K. Flip pass, very nice. Oh, the Totsugeki closes distance. I like that.
Staggered pressure there with the close slash is so scary. And when you have 50 tension, it's just leap in, skip neutral, get your offense going with the card. Look at that risk gauge in the red, but Nam finally able to find a way out.
Boy, and that late dash backwards works out perfectly. Damage adds up. Yamada-san, I don't think is quite enough. So we're going to have one more opportunity here to fight out for the round. MJ got to keep the momentum here, but Tap Dust is going to stifle that. It's a round apiece and it's set point.
Last chance remaining here for MJ. Who's the better gambler? Team Balatro? Or the man who never failed? Nice air throw too! Put a beautiful backdash, answering right back from MJ. Still stuck in the corner, but gets the back throw.
Incident might be upon us here. Some pressure now as we continue. Thought for sure it was going to be a deal after the PRC. Instead, it's doubling up with close slash. Now pressure, cranking the wrist gauge. Throw, definitely good there too. Flip pass, card is laid. Opportunity in the wire C, perfectly negates the mix, as well as the up dolphin to hit.
Trying to keep the pressure up. MJ still though with a burst available. That is so valuable here. But if you get thrown, no bait on the burst! Woo!
Oh my god, the movement puts us in a bit weird spot once again. Flips pass, up dolphin cancel seems to be what we have on the menu here. Nice movement, but the 6P beats it.
Yeah, too far away though to actually hit. Oh, the whip throw! And you know what, Proxy? The house always wins.
he said, Giggle, you're crazy, man. Team
Let it
Cyan,
ride!
bro, you know what I'm saying?
Let it ride!
Oh my god, Nob takes the victory. Team Cyan moves on, and again, since that is already a set team of 5, no steals occur. The opposite side coming up, which is going to be Team Red and Team Tangerine. Team Red already was coming in extremely powerful, very fitting, or maybe not fitting to put Red I Am Not on the red team.
Team Red, it was random.
You know, that's a little diabolical in terms of color choice here, but they did manage to pick up 2 incredibly powerful teammates like the Biken here. I think Biken on their team has the least counter pick value into this opposing team, and that was my only thought there. Because I think otherwise, it's very hard to tell who would be correct here.
So Udon up against Scissors. But getting the cannon matchup here. Not even going for the back throw, just getting the toss with the tether on. Oh, that was a massive whiff. Scissors unable to capitalize on it. They're still stuck together. Finally, the rope breaking off.
Applying the RC at the perfect timing there, flipped past, and now an opportunity with Max Meter. Both of them jockeying for position, but with Escabari in the mix, how can you possibly know where you're going to end up?
You're going to end up through the wall is where you're going to end up, and on your back. Scissors with the advantage here, still has 50 tension. Even with that meter penalty from the wall break on the super, still going to get another one.
I suppose those who try to pop the trunk twice in a row. The umbrella works out well in the early stage, but it's a side swap. A quick little dust there. Is expecting a very aggressive tech forward. It's clocked on the dome with the overhead.
I gotta say, our gamblers in chat do not believe in Team Red at all. 33% versus 67.
God. The double backdash gets caught out by the double 2P, sends the butterfly, and Fujin actually stops the backdash.
6P. Flip on in for the throw. It goes overhead this time. Great defense here from Udon, but you need to be able to escape from the corner. Blocking is not enough.
Oh my god, and unfortunately ripping a tech is also not quite what we need as Team Tangerine leads off strong. Anji, the lead off, we're on base. Yep. We're on base. Blow things up in the most aggressive manner possible. A 2H and a Dream can completely thwart this type of matchup here.
I feel like Slayer can struggle a bit in this matchup though, right? Obviously, any kind of parry or armor, Slayer struggles with because he is a one big hit character. And he has a lot of commitment on those big hits. IEDing out of the Master's Hammer. Oh, we're blocking everything. You cannot mix up Scissors. This is insane.
Oh my god, it finds the throw too. It's an OTG and keeps pressure at 100 bar. Only needs to spend 50.
In that round, it felt like the offense was mostly from clones. Scissors was just getting in punishes.
Yeah, that's where the where things can get a little bit dicey though. Slayer without meter, if you go for a lot of his most rancid mix-up routes, you leave yourself open to investigation here. Gets caught on the co, gets immediately caught with a close slash after it's a wall break again. The Scissors continues to roll.
just going for the pile bunker there. Got the trade, unable to really combo off it, but does get a hit into the RC with some pile bunker loops. Oh no, but just goes for the reset on the 2S to take the corner. I like that.
And even there, the instant air dash back as we wait for the burst. Scissors, the timing is perfect here. It's still not quite enough to kill the clone. The last opportunity goes astray.
In a really quick game, not in the way we were expecting though. Usually it's Slayer putting people in a body bag that quickly. We've seen some success with that in the past, for sure, for sure. But I feel like I'm being gaslit, but my local Anchi player tells me that this is a good matchup for Gold Lewis. Doesn't feel like it when I play it, all right?
Okay. Interrupts well, looks to close distance. 2K, met with a fish.
Oh, trying to jump forward over the fan. Unfortunately, Gold Lewis with that big body jump.
Oh my god, and the timing of throw, ridiculous. Neutronics, 47 months, good to see you, homie. Unfortunately, now you're gonna have to watch Anji full reset through the wall. Max meter on the way here, as that's a great opening block from Red.
Poke out with that 2K. Patience here from Red Eye. Not. You really have to pick your spot in this matchup. And there we go. Swinging the coffin on that spin. Pulling out the Gatling gun and able to close out the round.
Yeah, with max security and spots like that against high guts characters, let it ring. 51 hits, send them all. It's definitely the right call.
Right, immediate burst on wake up. Not even on hit, right? Just wanted to burst to get the pressure off.
Cross up full sense to jump again. Doing a good job for the most part here of weathering the storm, but I mean, how long can you let the storm continue to rain down? At some point, we gotta build a fort, build a home. We've got to make some room for ourselves here, and there it is.
Oh, the 5D connects. Red Eye not still here, about to get sent through the wall. Hard knockdown. You gotta remember Proxy, though. When it comes to Gold Lewis, it's more than a storm, it's a typhoon.
That's a bar, unfortunately. Close slash, looking again, has 50 meter in the JP, almost saves us.
Sending out the drone, just to shut down the butterfly. Take some space there, get closer, but the 2S gets spun through. Goes for the burst, Red is smelling the blood in the water, gets the JH. No, you can't combo off of that anymore without meter, but it doesn't matter. Dropping the coffin on your dome. Scissors is down.
On that one, it's well worth just the aggressive reposition. Like you said, not able to get what you used to be able to have, but more than enough corner position is all that matters, especially when you have something like Gold Lewis drone. You are just in time. We are deep into our side swap bracket right now. Pretty interesting format here. We'll, exclamation mark format in the chat if you want to learn a little bit about it yourself, or you can check the pinned comment in the chat.
Like the 2S there. 2S is a newly buffed poke in 2.0. So using it to shut down the minions. Very active. Great hitbox as well.
Oh my god, the kitchen sink. When he threw every single version of Behemoth.
Oh my god, there's pressure too. This is where the downside comes. Able to actually find the escape there with the 2K into the cross of the JH. And we're just going to send out the orbital laser, burn it down.
Good recognition that the close slash wasn't going to be able to combo there. Still, you have your burst. Do you want to spend it at some point? For now, we're just going to try and chill.
What a neutral jump with the recovery. Trying to get a punish on this BMF Typhoon with the Elysium driver, and that's going to be a round. What a play there from JoeBrownie.
And Red was not expecting that whip in the slightest. This is, I think, maybe a must-win for Team Red. Red I am not. Trying to protect their paradoxical team here. Dashes up with the 2S. Too far for the Behemoth, though. Once again, those Behemoth missed spaces have been a dire consequence, or have been having dire consequences.
Now just bro looping in the corner. Multiple minions out. Gold Lewis being a big body with no double jump makes it so hard to escape from this position.
One more time, we're sent through the wall. Elysium driver still alive by just a tiny bit. Can the big man do the work?
This is a monumental comeback here for Red I Am Not. I don't know how you do it. just so big body having to deal with minion after minion, the threat of the attack command too, and the chip damage is adding up.
And you just have to FD everything, and on the attempt at the swing, it's a trade. And unfortunately, at that total of life, it demands perfection. But unfortunately, Red just can't quite put up the perfection it demands. Jacko is a character that it feels impossible to come away scot-free against. Start the rally of this comeback.
This is smart too, because you need a character with range, right, to deal with the minions here. Jacko, excuse me, not Jacko, Jam, while a great character, is so stubby. So stubby, and having to get in through all of the nonsense that Jacko is putting on the screen can be a little difficult.
Sleep, FDing to try and make a little bit of space for ourselves. Very nice to break that last minion right before we went for the 2S. That mortar strike can always be devastating.
Nice to active frames in the 5K because it hit the minion there extended.
Caught out of the last frames of the backdash though. A little unfortunate now. We're trying to use the love back to guarantee ourselves the rush of the kindergartners. Very nice with the trumpet.
Great reactions there from Skull too, recognizing that JoeBrownie had to bail on the pressure, capitalizing on the opportunity here. No, that is not the route you wanted.
Bomb has been planted. Oh!
Faust wins.
T-side wins, baby! There you go, Skull with an incredible way to close it out now. And it seems like not even just the range of the normals, the dive kick has been the answer.
True. I mean, J2K has always been an incredible normal throughout the history of Guilty Gear for Faust. Even in its weakened state, right, compared to other games, still fantastic here.
Oh my god, even there, the threat of the dive kick is enough to actually gain you a ton of space on your instant air dash.
Going for that guard command. Ooh, the 5H scoring the mortal counter.
The quadruple soccer kick, the penalties for the punish here in the corner. 2 minions set up, an opportunity maybe try and go for the buff as we do have 200 meter.
Oh no, but try to pull the minion out. You are not safe on the screen against Faust. The buttons and special moves that Faust has. But Jacko once again is trying to make a play for the World Cup here. Here comes the Elysium driver.
And this would be a penalty. You would get a card of some kind, unfortunately for Jacko. It's a round apiece now. And I mean, if JoeBrownie wins this, we have a nearly insurmountable lead to start, but Skull not done yet. A clean connection, doubles up with the mix. And here it is, the 2 hits of the hammer for the extra mix.
Oh, and the J2K, but still gets clipped by the train. There's so much pressure. Banana on deck, sending out Mini Faust one more time. Activated, and the bomb.
Time looking for the explosion there. Lands at the perfect spacing now. 6H and teleports! The timing on that teleport is unreal! Avoids the bomb explosion and continues to confirm Skull is a genius.
I mean, when you've been playing Faust for 5 years in this game's lifespan, into the love bomb as well, just to add more bombs to the mix. But here we go, sending in Jack. Oh, we're not playing around anymore, huh? Not even waiting until our final player. Just sending in Jack to finish the job.
And leading into what probably is a better matchup here, attempting to close distance, but obviously J2K, I mean, the most evil normal in the game.
The newly JD.
Yeah.
I call it J2K all the time, too.
I can't stop.
I'm sorry, I called it J2K for 4 years.
I can't stop, yeah.
Or JH, not JD, excuse me. JH.
It's J2K, man.
You're right.
Jump over, lands in time, 100 ton. Actually ends up saving the item here as we try to make some space for ourselves with the FD. A good trade, but unfortunately leads us back to the mid-screen.
All right, nice IBFD, creating that space, but you still have the reticle on you. There's the throw into the taco, and you are done. 1 round remaining here for Skull.
Still definitely has a chance. It's a great way to start. Bomb is unfortunately behind you here, but Jack repositions himself a little closer to it.
Actually had to block the bomb too.
Eats a banana. He's eating garbage.
He's got to spit that out. There we go. Oh, but the empty jump into the throw. Yeah, just utilizing that JH to stay airborne and avoid the mini Faust train.
Nice at those. We're going to get our reload. We're going to get our Deus Ex, our hard knockdown, but not much meter to show for it now. It's mostly about the burst economy. Jack is still looking very good in that resource department.
That's nice. Lockdown. We still pressed.
We pressed twice. Not only do we mash on the wake up there, we mashed the 6P also. Quick little headbutt to save the day. Jack has set it down to set point as iDom coming through with the raid, homie. Good to see you, and thank you for playing today.
And now it's down to one last player here on Team Red, Queen Koa. Does a ton of damage, has a lot of pressure, and TampaNeverSleeps coming in with a big $50 into the matcherino.
Appreciate you a lot, homie. Thank you very, very much. Queen Koa beat me in 2x KO, and I'm still not over it. I do respect that, though. Thank you very much, Mr. Tong, for the 50.
That's why Tong was picking Team Jack.
Makes sense.
But there we go, getting the low. Jacko has a lot of really good built-in safe jump pressure, right? You just have to find it there. Now backs up against the wall. Again, being a bit of a stubby character can be difficult against characters with godlike buttons like Happy Chaos.
Full juggle those. We do get our reload. We do get our Deus Ex. Everything coming together here as Jack looking to potentially seal the deal here on this final matchup now. Queen Koa, one last opportunity. We get stop signed at the round start. That 2S was massive.
Oh, taking to the skies. Nice pickup there. That close slash bouncing you off the ground. As all the cards charge, and look at the damage on the enhanced dragon kick.
Oh, but Lanza gets punished. That's a great 2P. Works out well as we find the jump over. Unfortunately, on the hop, it's not going to work for us here. Plenty of meter, and certainly enough to finish here. It's a round apiece, and Queen Koa equalizes, and is ahead on the burst economy, too. Oh, I mean a pixel. Never mind.
Yeah, one hit.
I saw the lime green, and I just was locked in.
But nice. Yeah, we will see more puffball. Such a good jump scare option, too, if Chaos has begun out.
Oh, no focus, though.
Puffball again. But nice. Oh, my God. Coast to coast, and look at the damage. Goes for the low this time. Just opts to get all the cards. If you get one 2K 2D, it's over.
Look like anything. We'll do it at this point. The hop over. Doubles it with the 2P. Even a block to do special at some point. We'll do it now. Tries to be a little bit too cautious.
What did we say? Puffball is the answer. Queen Koa taking out Jack. The dream is still alive here for Team Red. I've seen the matchup a lot, but just based on what the characters can do, I think Jam probably smothers Asuka.
Must assume. Once that falls up here, though, great timing on the burst. Ends up pushing us to the corner.
Gonna be safe. Beautiful air tech.
I love that double JP. There's Lust Shaker to make a little bit of space once again. 5K, dashes over.
Queen Koa being so patient here. Just trying to see the pattern in Walter's offense, but finally gets caught. Yeah, lock you down. That is the #1 thing in a matchup against Millia, is how do you keep Millia on the ground. If you can't do that, you've already lost.
Seeming that way, she's keeping herself on the ground, just doing combos here. Hair car, OTG, still not enough to break the wall, luckily.
The reversal winger. I can't believe that killed.
That time it's definitely enough. Round
Are
up,
you sure?
Set point again.
Whoa! Okay, flip kick, just knocking you out of the skies. 2H into nothing. Double lows into the Lust Shaker, and knew that Walter was going to try and take to the sky, so just sent out the dragon kick. That was a beautiful read from Queen Koa. Just need to see a few more of those.
Aboii dash pass though, and didn't find that cross up. Nice block, crazy defense. Oh my god, the dragon kick is everything.
50 tension dragon kick is just a thing that all jams will do. You don't even have to think about it. If they block, you just RC, and now you're in on them.
I love not spending the meter here too, so positive bonus is going to rack up. Still has 50 meters straight away to try and win the 99, and definitely does.
But still sniped out of the skies once again with the flip kick into the low option. 5D is blocked, goes low again. The airborne low is not fair.
Gotta find another hit though. Anything will do it. Even throw will potentially be able to seal the deal now. Finds the air-to-air on a very aggressive Capel. Walter delivers himself. It's 1-1 on the rounds.
Koa with a generational run back here. Can they get rid of Walter? Can they take this down to the anchor battle?
Empty jump connection just exactly builds the meter here.
If Team Red, if Queen Koa pulls this off, some people in chat will get a generational payout.
Oh, same side once again though. Amelia Train continues to roll.
Oh no, your burst is gone. No more tension for you. Hold on. Get some of that tension back with a positive bonus, but it's not going to happen. The burst from Walter.
That was absolutely evil. The double overhead. Taps Yifty and lands. One more mix up and Walter does find his way.
And just like that, Team Red defeated, sent down to the loser's side of the bracket here, Proxy. They are not out completely, but one life remaining.
That's not up to date. Team Cyan, off of the back of Gaysexlegend, who suggested it, I've heard, decided that they were going to spin a wheel every time to see who was going to play.
There's no
And
strategy.
then they said, we're not going to stop there. If a player on their team plays multiple characters, they've been spinning a wheel to see what character they pick, and they have spun a wheel to decide all of their steals. This team has played a pure RNG, and apparently they're on an insane seed.
Getting drafted to this team, you're like, hey, by the way, you're like, thanks for picking me. And they're like, by the way, the wheel shows you.
We didn't, yeah.
Let the intros rock here on our winners finals match. Gonna kick things off with Tickle versus Scissors.
Eno versus Angie. Duel 1.
Yeah, versus Angie. Interesting matchup here. The 5P anti-air right off the bat.
Yeah, running up right off the rib. Obviously, the hover dash from Eno leaves her a little bit limited in certain situations there. As you can see straight away, it was a great timing on the 6P, but two well-timed bursts from both of our players here as neutral resets a bit. Ticklememour gets the better of it.
Oh, nice with the JH. Straight to the Fortissimo.
Full break is looking good. All that meter and no way to spend it. Gets bonked on the head with the guitar and dies with the full stick of butter.
There's the dash in. Nice, the deflect shield. Or excuse me, IBFD. What am I talking about? That's green, not orange.
Colors at this point are a lie. I've been talking about mint today. I don't know, man.
But a bit of a scramble here with the offense from Scissors. Tickle able to capitalize on that. Gonna get the plus frames on the Fortissimo.
Pokes at the perfect space in there too. Full send over the butterfly. That was a crazy dash.
Oh no, but the jump out attempt gets clipped by the 5H. Nice. Just going for the chemical love. Get underneath. Not going to chase up to the skies. But does this time for the throw. 2S, it's not enough to get the kill, but the 2K is after the Mad Love guard break.
Yeah, lands in perfectly times the normal there to be able to break through in the best of ways. Tickle, the first in the, you know, we're going real Blaze Blue instead of Guilty Gear Strive. The wheel of fate is turning for Cyan, and they're looking continually successful here. Chance here for Walter to be able to, you know, help his team stay alive in the winner's bracket. Milia have been one of the, honestly, if we just picked a character MVP, Milia is in the conversation for it so far in the tournament. All of the Milias have been playing extremely well and thriving in a format that loves mix-up characters.
Wow, able to confirm all of that off the hell. Getting that burst out of Tickle. We just tilted it up a little bit. Didn't have time though.
Damn, and a deep cross up there. Cross up makes a lot of sense, keeping it to the mid-screen, but not gonna matter here with the wake-up overdrive. Evened up once again on the life, but a great block from Walter.
One of the difficult parts about this matchup is obviously, you know, a little bit slow in the air. Going up against the speed. The air is where Millia wants to be. We've said it so many times tonight.
Again, you can see at the heights we're playing at, it's working well, because that seems to be the answer at the normal jump height. HCL works out very, very well, but again, these double jumps putting us just out of the range of everything Eno wants to do.
Now about to be put through the wall. Positive bonus here for Walter, just trying to run away with this round. He does get clipped by the Mad Love. JD gonna catch the mix-up.
Then puts us in a good position. 50% life, full bar ahead of us here. Nice little delay, but the burst puts us in the corner.
Oh, and the burst is baited. You should be dead here. Gonna go for the winger actually, but that is plenty with the extra wall break damage. Isn't that crazy that both of their supers did not get the first hit on the wall?
Actually very true. Interesting. Ends up working out though, a little unfortunate. You know, I saw Pop in chat. Pop was hyping Tickle up for that matchup, but unfortunately it didn't quite go the way that they planned. Says it all.
Duel 1.
GSL.
How are we here?
Back on the sticks.
Low-key, not even a bad character matchup to go into, right?
Yeah, it could be worse. I mean, obviously Flash Kick, extremely powerful.
Just doing flips on it.
The attempt, Flash Kick once again going a bit wide. No full combo though, as we miss out with the disc.
Nice guard break gonna work there, or guard point I should say. The block on the run through.
Axe kick works well, overhead, dealt with. Walter doing a good job for the most part here, but unfortunately just cannot block forever as the axe kick forces us to burst. He didn't want to go all in.
Oh, and the flash kick just not reaching high enough, Proxy.
Gaysexlegend in a bit of trouble now. It's Artemis to break the wall. Still has some meter though. Almost at the burst as well if you want to try and be a little more aggressive, but that choice is taken. Here we go.
Trying to be a hero, banking on the ability that they might get burst in the next round, win or lose. Unfortunately for them, it is going to be lose here in this round.
They just didn't have enough life to be able to live it out there. Unfortunately, armor not saving us in that certain situation. Great air-to-air though, and a good confirm with the dash.
Oh, staying on the same side. Always a tricky mix-up there. And then hopping on in. Oh no. Just put into the blender, and now we are going to the final round between these two. A perfect from GSL.
Unbelievable momentum there. Unfortunately, puts us in a bit of a weird spot in terms of burst economy now. Great trade on the hair card that ends up putting us in a terrible position.
So much of her health just gone. Millia hurts. There's the low, set up the disc once again, into the JH. Oh, but what a trade!
Goes for the hop away. A little bit of a weird position once again as we full send the 2D.
The defense here from GSL, but slowly getting chipped away by these stray hits. Oh. And just going to that bank one too many times with the guard point, holding on to it for a little too long. Walter able to find the angles to get around it.
GSL sent packing now. Howard Pirate is able to do something to deal with the threat that Walter has continued to apply here. As straight up a dash up 2K isn't able to get the confirm. I love the start.
Nam was low-key kind of MVP of this team last time when we saw them on stream, right? Went on a crazy run here. Fully charged 6H to break the wall. This is actually a great character matchup too, because Mei can punish Millia for going to the skies with those massive air normals.
The delay of Dolphin connects. Did have the punish, but it's not going to matter as Walter full sends the jump over, gets across, gets to the wall. Pressure still on.
Oh, what a counter hit. JS, though, so low altitude. 100 tension here on Nom's side. Gonna be able to get the mix up.
And that is just layers upon layers. Momentum on momentum. 6-8 still not enough. Leaving it down now as we go for the jump away.
Oh, the stare down there into the RC. Yeah, just a little dash up into the 2K. Catch your feet. Nom here on the verge of taking out Walter. Walter is coming into this with full burst.
Yeah, very important to get back into this one here. Equalize the counter pick situation. Doubles up after the up Dolphin and continues with SEAL Team 6. And the disc and a dream though as we hop over with Capel. Sweep with the legs one more time and tries to pick up. As again, that PRC forward has been so devious.
So the 2D.
Last chance.
The pressure, Nom just weathering the storm into the 5D, fully charged 6H, gonna go all the way to the wall, and Walter holding on to the burst the entire time.
He's gonna save it for one last opportunity now, still has a bit of meters. We'll go for 5 Ps, one last chance!
Oh, up Dolphin gets stuffed out by the 2K.
Oh, and it's 2D to, oh, it should have been equalized, there we go. Okay, around a piece.
Walter makes me so anxious holding on to the burst. But it's going to pay off here, right? Nom now with no burst going into this final round. Walter has that get out of jail free card.
That's the thing though, I think it is more of a question than a statement here, because are we going to be able to get the value that we so rightfully deserve from it? Jump S stifles the Dolphin. That's unblockable.
The dash up 2H to break the wall. Walter with the positive bonus. All that free meter, full burst. Nom should get burst back one more time here in this round.
Dust have been working out, but that one a touch too far. Runs past and is back in the mix again. Walter has to reposition though. The lock string ends.
Oh, tried to go for the throw. Unfortunately, not going to work out.
Heavy in the backs up. Another chance here as we get clipped after the Dolphin PRC, but good blocks again from Walter.
There's the throw. Oh, gets the hit into the RC. You can't burst. Last chance for Nom.
And just full sends the Dolphin, but she flips past him, just kicks her on the top of the dome.
6K was so smart there because Walter knows that after blocking a Dolphin, May is always going to charge another Dolphin, right? In any other scenario, going for the 6K there, you don't get anything off of it. But when it's the round-winning hit, genius.
Here we go. Chance coming up now.
I actually think the wheel is turning on them now. The wheel giving you biking in this matchup? Boston Blue beat the homies come through with the raid. Hope y'all are doing well.
Went in with the Ozanson. Couldn't save it as we do sweep the leg to find the knockdown again. Doubles up on the side swap. He's able to go with the hair car.
There's the wire seat. That was diabolical. Knew that Viking would want to try and catch the low with the 2H. So right before landing, popped out the Capel as a counter poke and to stay off the ground.
Oh, and Capel finds its mark again. Biken in such a compromised position there. It's full burst across the board of one last chance now. Like you said, Walter on a generational run at this point.
Pressure here. 2S5H. That was the end of the turn. Walter knew though, but there's the back throw in the air. And now it's time for Lakey to put some offense on.
Escamari guaranteed pressure, resets it with the attempt at the jump forward, but obviously Milia pretty decent in the air on her own, but thought she had time for the anti-air.
Getting crossed up there is crazy. Oh no, with the disc beating out the tatami. Immediate burst, last chance, blocks the low, no attempt at a punish, was afraid of the RC Proxy.
Yep.
Walter's so good at reading the opponent, just going for a raw hair car with the 50 meter. They're saying, you're not going to attempt to punish. You know I've RC'd this every single time.
That is one of the toughest things to deal with in fighting games in general, is that sometimes in situations like that, the threat of the resource is stronger than the resource itself. You take 4 straight.
Or they might just die right here.
Or you just, yeah.
Let's rock.
This matchup is not fun in this game for Slayer. It can be pretty rough.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's looking easy.
Gotta take risks. Ooh, 2 cross-up power bunkers. Oh, Walter's tired. He doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Wake up, gold burst.
Hashtag Killsville goes insane, by the way. That's a hell of a pull. Nice burst.
That was a big whiff. Look at the damage on just a 5-piece combo there. Unfortunately, the jump out with the JH can put Walter on even more momentum.
Oh, it resets it to that last compel to make sure we cross up. That was so sick. Is the damage, I think it's just enough because we do manage to make it to the wall.
Absolutely unreal here. Straight to the next one. Take it to the skies. That rising JK, I like that idea a lot, right? Trying to meet Milia up there, but Slayer, not exactly the most airborne bat. I've seen bats fly, but they're not very good at it.
Yeah, they're like kind of heavy. It's weird. Was looking for the anti-air. Unfortunately, again, Milia's air movement just a bit too quick. Not a chance to sniper out of the skies.
Just going for the map a hunch there into the cross-up. Oh, it's late actually catching, but not going for an RC on the it's late is interesting. Could have gotten a major combo off of it in the corner.
Same situation again, though. Compel the cross up. YRC makes some space. Great timing on the 2P.
Cero Miedo, no fear here from Walter. Are you okay? If that picked up, you were dead. But you are not out of harm's way at all. Nice escape from the corner there with the map a hunch.
Oh, and just swings straight back down to the ground. The command movement gets us there just in time, and Walter presses for the occasion and takes the victory. Green. So we're going to be back on the sticks again. It's TYL, Symphuukai, the 2 players. Oh, excuse me, MFCR, a new player to that team as well. There was a couple people acquired through the scramble. Already set, no more stealing. It's just dealing with the cards that you have been dealt.
You ever heard of my OC Biken? She's a warrior who's missing an eye and an arm and has a cannon in her arm, and his family was killed by demons.
Also not real. It sounds hella fake when you describe her.
I know, it just sounds like Guts, but a girl, right?
Clean connect with a full jump in there. 2K to extend a little bit further as Compel finds the mark, and Artemis sends us through the wall.
Oh, but the BRC forward post-wall break just to get the advantage here. Getting the burst out of Hiho real fast, but look at that tension Proxy sitting on 100 and being very patient about it.
That's a very far look for sure, like we were trying to bait out the back. That's a great 2P though. Duggan continues pressure now as JD attempting to try and stop these jumps away. You see, we're looking as often as we can to meet her air-to-air.
Oh, nice with the fast OC. They're going to be able to pick up off of that. And close out the round with the bad moon. People are just putting Dog Welder in chat, and it just looks like Full Metal Alchemist, to be honest with me.
Ooh, okay. Hell of a trade. 6P works out well. Distance closed. I like that neutral jump a lot. A lot of information gathered from it.
Oh, and the empty low. This time going for the overhead. This is rough. Udon just getting smothered. And that should be it. Sends out the super, and it is enough. Hiho coming out strong.
Hiho is a player who has been doing extremely well in these stages for the most part here. I believe in every set that we have watched that Hiho has been a part of, we've gotten at least 2 people out of the way. The sweep potential from these Milias has been devastating.
No, this is not a fun match for Slayer in this game. Which is crazy because in all the past Guilty Gear games, this is a Slayer winning matchup. Oh, but what a JK there! Stop that fastball, Capel.
Clone doing their best though to try and show you that this matchup might still be winnable on this side of the aisle too. Gets caught out straight away. Unfortunately, it's not quite there for the anti-air.
Clone just gonna be sent through the wall here with the hair car for the Iron Savior. It's Government. Oh,
Chill. That was the slowest double dash ever. That was a great 6P from Clone.
Nice block on the low too. Yeah, Clone just looking to try and cut off the approach of Iho. It's just that Milia can approach at so many different angles. It's very difficult.
And again, can just, throw projectiles like that. As you close the distance, you're able to just jump scare that last little bit of real estate to be able to fully find the mark. Now it's 2H and a full send through as we double dash.
Oh, we're gonna stay same side here. Another Master's Hammer hits its mark into the OTG. But what a 2P press. No fear at the dandy forward. Iho, these Milia players have absolutely been the MVPs of the night.
Oh, was looking for the air throw, had the right idea, but was just a touch late. You gotta shoot where the ship is going, not where it is.
My OC fighting game character is Michael Jackson McEvil. Isn't that in Melty Blood?
What?
Oh, there's the cross up into the close slash.
Picks it up again, looping through. This is definitely going to get us to the wall on the super map. Hunts 1, 2, and 3 as we slice on past.
Oh, trying for the Master Shimmer. What a trade though. 5P. Trying to chase up to the skies. You have to be so careful about chasing up to the skies so you don't have a lot of great air normals. Deflect shield not going to work. And Clone gonna be sent packing.
A cute idea there to try and make some space for yourself as soon as the deflect shield is available. But like you said, not quite able to save the day. 2 characters out of the way. The Milias continue to roll. I would love to see, this is a statistic that is impossible to just throw together on the spot, but I'd love to see which characters have the most eliminations in this tournament. That would have been an interesting stat.
I like this matchup, actually. I think this is a good pick. Gonna be sending in Skull. Against Iho.
You got long-range normals to be able to punch a lot of the stuff that normally Milia would be able to just space out and be like, I'm minus 15, but I'm over here, haha. You know, like.
My useless minus 15 button. Oh, but we got the Meteors into the mix-up with the Scarecrow.
Just a bit of range backwards there. Full stop as the 2S isn't close enough. Minifast is still out there somewhere roaming. He's free. He's back. Son, save me! He can't quite stop it. Oh no.
Skull fighting on the PlayStation delay too as well. This is an uphill battle.
Over the burst. Has the trumpet for a later stage. For now, it's just trying to play the footsies out, but the backdash overcommits forward for just a split second, and that's going to spell disaster. A Skull is down around again, and Iho continues. 2 characters dead, halfway through on the 3rd. We are halfway to a 5-character sweep.
Proxy, I am not reacting to Milia mix-up on PlayStation. On console, it's not happening. Oh, but Skull can!
Good pass attempt, definitely didn't work out there. You saw that 6P whiffing out. I love the idea still.
There's the bomb, nice, utilizing the movement there. That side swap was so genius, trying to push Skull back into the bomb. Iho so quick on their toes.
Yeah, see, the second we see that instant air dash, though, that slowdown gives us the perfect amount of time to be able to open up. Clean connection as we double up. Minifoul's working overtime right now.
6H. Gotta watch your head on that one. And just getting caught with the Capel on the recovery of the JS.
Minifaust, though, he's been picking up shifts. He's still out there somewhere once again. Not a chance here as we do find the throw. Bomb is applied, and we keep the pressure.
Bomb explosion gonna activate Minifaust in the 5D. The Minifaust activation kept Iho holding down back, and Skull was ready for it.
The block, and again, One of the nicest things about Faust, quick normals at that range.
Over the J2, T2K, gonna get punished there. Deep run in with that bar slash.
Yeah, had just enough momentum to actually keep it a bar slash there despite being CQC. I mean, Skull, this is like a must-win situation here. Throw is going to put us in dire straits. One last chance now as we deflect shield to try and make room.
Gotta watch out for the threat of throw as well. Oh, but the big swing. Steer it right in enough, gets the counter hit, but the burst, you're right back where you started up against the rope.
Sweeping the legs, mini Faust available here. Pops him out and goes straight in for the hammer afterwards. Opportunities, we ignite the Afro.
Go, my son. Spit out the 100-ton weight. Goes for the Scarecrow just to get away. Mix. Gets the pickup. All fit into a knockdown. There's no way.
RC straight away. Anything will do it here. A mash 2P might be one of the deciding factors, but instead it's compelled to stop the jump forward.
Remember how they nerfed that move? Remember when it used to be even better? Capel still a criminal move.
It is pretty good. Two
Are
characters
2 Millias?
away.
There's a chance that 2 Millias could get 5-player sweeps.
Unsurprising in the first to one format here that Milia is a high-value contender. Collect the Milias, we would have been the
We were
ultimate
saying,
strat.
right? Collect them like the Infinity Stones. Oh, that PRC. To slow it down for the run-up throw.
I see somebody said Milia top 1, right? If anything, this tournament's going to start the agenda.
Hey. Big tier list doesn't want you to know that Milia is top 5 in this game in 2.0, all right?
Big tier list!
They don't want you to know.
Nice use of the bad word. Dude, saying like big anything, being like, it says big Tio doesn't want you to know. Anything like that is so funny.
Oh, but there we go, puffball. Remember, when in doubt, throw the puffball out. Not safe, but it pushes out too far for any kind of proper punish.
Oh my god, didn't even have to utilize the air dash to get back to the same side. That was evil.
Oh, the super just going a little too far forward. And this is not only dangerous because you're going up against Hio, but you're going up against a Hio who is feeling themselves, who is bragging in chat in between eliminations here.
Now overhead, does it again. This time it's the low, actually. Gold burst to make some space for yourself here. Hair car delays it back to the same side. It's a crazy block from Goa.
Oh, able to block the low. Airborne low, so deadly, but the counter hit is enough. Queen Koa just swinging a little too much there. And Hee-Ho with the movement advantage. Now threatening to eliminate this whole team in a clean sweep.
Yeah, it's down to one big bad monster to try and save it here. Gold Lewis, the final character, Red, the final representative of Team Red to be able to try and make this bounce back. Oh no, it's player 2 side Red. We don't even get birthday train. This might be over.
It's all right though. He's Gold Lewis. He's big. He's bad. He'll body slam your dad. There's a chance for a reverse 5-0.
That's a banger. Good jump away, gets the connection here. Was looking for the side swab.
Cross over that JH. Ooh! Kill her.
And of course, any hit like that, you already know, Gold Lewis again and again, BRC and doubles up with the low.
All right, plus shaker.
Oh my god. And a quick swing of the coffin there to save the day here. Red gets the round. It's one at a time. Little bits and pieces. Think it again. Listen, 0-0 every time.
That's right. Being a little scared to take to the skies. Understandable. If you air dash into that Behemoth Typhoon, you might just explode. Look, no birthday train, but Storyteller is a good substitute.
Just walk at the end there, trying to red parry. Good lord.
Oh, with the 2P anti-air, that bionic elbow coming through. Nice block on the overhead, but tried to swing back. That's your first mistake. Help! Help!
Waited out the gold burst there, had the exact right idea. Finally, a behemoth finds a home, and the terror that hits Hiho finally is stopped. And now Red is going to have to try and ride this wave all the way to losers finals.
And this is a crazy lineup to get through as well without dropping a single game. Question is, who do they send in first? If you want to end it here right now, you send MFCR.
I wasn't going to send. I was going to say I ship Macho instantly.
Macho, bro.
Me too, man.
Duel 1.
Still on player 2 side. Good lord. This is the most games I've ever seen Red play with Birthday Train not playing.
It's a debuff. And you have the heavy gravity staff up. Well, it's gone now, but Macho already off to a good start here. And again, Goldless, a little bit on the slower side, so it's hard to challenge the cubes. And then not having access to that double jump is really rough.
Yeah, no double jump, really, really bad. 2G, I feel, oh my god.
Hello? Just pulling out the fuzzy combos right off the bat. I mean, why not? First to one.
And my least favorite tap dust in the game, the overhead that comes from the floor. It's a tap dust to break through, a perfect for Macho.
Incredible. So I was looking at Lucas. He's that dad joke in chat.
Save this guy. 2D pushed away. Here we go. Sets up the staff.
Archer of Infamy. And now just putting the staff on you. Nice 5P. Flip side here is when Oscar runs out of mana, Goldless just kills him.
It's supposed to, but definitely doesn't there. Sweeping legs, mana back. We are fully back in the driver's seat.
Looping safe jump after safe jump. Oh, this is not looking good. Sending out the laser, but is it going to be enough? What a poke! What a poke from Macho, and able to end it there. That looked like it was going to be Red's round, but Macho was not afraid, just mashing on the light normal.
I was taking the deepest breath of my life to fill my lungs to scream Gold freaking Lewis, and it just didn't quite come to fruition. We burn it down, but unfortunately we get caught in the flames ourselves off of the carry of Hiho. That is going to be Team Red unfortunately eliminated, but Team Mint climbing even further in. Podium spot guaranteed. Now into losers finals.
Losers finals going up against Team Roulette.
Team Roulette, Team Tangerine still waiting off to the wayside too. Two incredibly powerful squads that we have seen. I'll tell the story of Team Cyan one more time tonight because I'm sure that it'll come up again. For anybody who is just locking in for the first time now, Team Cyan has made it through this bracket off of the sheer willpower and RNG. They have been spinning a wheel for what players have been playing, the characters they've been playing, the players they have been stealing. Everything has been out of their hands, and fate has brought them to top 3 now. Yeah. And we have Game Money Legend.
Game Money Legend.
All right, let's see it. GML back in the mix. Here we go. It is going to be Symphuukai, and maybe for the same reason that we were talking about, right? Unica, truly a pretty safe bet across the board. The matchups aren't too bad. You got a pretty decent situation for yourself here, regardless of what happens.
Oh, nice goal for the run through. Great block though from Sim. Still gonna get pieced up though by that back turn K.
Guard point, so sick. 100 meter on the opposite. Ooh. That, man.
That's all you can say to it, just man. And the stun dipper going on in, able to close out the round.
Let's rock.
Chance down, 2K2D, can't quite find the mark.
Nice DP. Get off me pressure. Love the spacing here from Sim. Always knows where to place that bar slash perfectly to be able to get the follow-up too and keep the pressure going. Nice flashing throws to negate the mix-up. Once you block that follow-up, the SS is going to be an overhead or a low.
But it has just been easy peasy DPs, both sides. Everybody has been so aggressive with making sure that the space in front of them is clear here. The flash kick probably on the menu here soon. Unfortunately, that's one of the hard things about Unica. Unica pressures from such a safe range.
Nice slide in with the burst immediately. Oh no, GSL, the legend is over.
I was going to say, get cash money. Unfortunately, down out of that one there. Leo Whitefang not going to stay involved here. This is going to be Symphuukai continuing forward.
Time to spin the wheel once again.
Duel 1.
The wheel has spoken, and we'll see if Eno is what we need on the menu here. DP answers early.
Off to a good start, though. Getting that mad love guard crush. Recognized the turn was over there, so just kind of stopped to see what Sim was going to do.
The legs exposed though as we go for that quick slide in. Symphuukai doing an incredible job just mopping things up. Not a chance to even make another decision there for Tickle.
Guard crush again. I like just looping these guard crush options. R slash, it's so brutal.
Oh, 2P and has the perfect follow-up there, recognized on the air-to-air. Having your ground-to-air confirmed on those random jabs and stuff like that is so important for optimizing your damage against Eno.
You see the way that Sim is also utilizing that 5H as an anti-air, right? Because it just has such a massive vertical hitbox. Shutting down the note and shutting down Tickle. Okay, Sim, that's how you feeling?
That's what I'm saying. The energy is crazy right now. That is two characters absolutely atomized. Not a chance. As now, I mean, who does the wheel choose to sacrifice now? Because right now, the players coming up are looking like sacrifices. Symphuukai's playing. That's actually very true.
Duel 1.
Because their team did win at one game, but I want to know if Tess played on that. I see it's a 3-0, for where he got stolen.
If Test is 1, and then it was 1, yeah. It could have happened.
Could have.
There's a chance.
Test will have 1 against 3 people? Okay.
Hell yeah.
I just want so bad someone to win who did not win a single game. Coolsville right now, just right into the blender. We just mashed 5H on your teleport dash. Put you into the dirt.
Great, clean connect though, an opportunity. Coolsville, little leggy gets DP straight out of it.
Meet Aboii, Macmens, and Fishy. Hell yeah.
Fire.
Man, I wish we could have seen that.
Yeah, that would have been a 6-hit.
Sim, throw. I want to see Tess play.
It's a clean jump over there though. Symphuukai says not quite yet. You still gotta watch a little bit more Unica before I'll let it go.
Look at the pressure, it's relentless. Adding a hitbox to the 6H where she goes in the stance, a diabolical addition to this character.
She needs it.
Now it's all so real.
Just no way to be able to make any space for yourself there. Symphuukai continues to roll. Coolsville, unfortunately, meeting the same fate as the previous teammates here. So it's either Nam to try and make the full run back, or it's Lakey to try and win out in the mirror. Respect.
Duel 1.
I've been there.
Oh, okay, Michael Sword. Straight to the Greed Sever.
Got 2 dancing up a little bit there to be able to get the empowered version as the fireball hits, but it's going to get punished straight after.
Got the pickup from that far away.
Yeah.
into the Mega Death Buster. Still not enough to kill.
Lakey, for the most part, though, has been dominant when it comes to the mirror match here. 2P, not going to find much. Symphuukai attempting to close distance here. A chance for a mix-up that trades with a 5K.
Beautiful press. Oh, but you see, Sim is taking more to the skies now going into the second round, recognizing that at that ground game, Lakey had the better spacing with those far slashes, and there it is once again.
Oh my God. Well, we're doing tasks to the tower. Fully charged dust, get my dailies done.
Oh, but there's the throw, was able to see the command dash, or the dash cancel, I should say.
Recognizing that's not a block string, though. That's a very nice DP. I love the idea with the delayed jab, too. Was trying to keep that together for a full confirm.
They're just letting these DPs rip, but there it is, the wall that is 5H, and Lakey able to take out the first character on Team Mint.
This is putting yourself in such a better position, though. Honestly and truly, it's not as bad as you think. First, yo, you're gonna have to play Utica eventually, big dog.
Maybe. We'll see. MFCR might put an end to those dreams right here.
Hard point, legs exposed. I like the way we're approaching so far here as we block out on the pillar and full send once again.
Yeah, deflect shield ain't gonna save you there. Immediately waking up with a DP, yeah. Not gonna hold any backturn pressure.
To be fair, Lakey's been one of the most consistent players we've seen today. The results have been absolutely crazy. As you can see in there, closing the stance, cancels out quick, closes distance pretty well.
And then the wall break. Positive bonus now for MFCR. Immediately goes for 2DRC.
Oh God, he's got a good chance again. Slides in, forces the burst. Laser easily able to answer there. You cannot access that fireball as Leo.
Over 5D, gonna hit its mark. Can we get to the wall? Yes, we can, and that is gonna be around here for MFCR.
Big chance, MFCR. If you can take this win, maybe open the way for your team to close things out. Huge block on the flash kick attempt. That's going to be more than half your life.
Yeah, just going for the easy bake oven combo. It does so much damage. That greed sever overhead, looping you into the 50-50s or guard crush. And nice with the fast RC into the JP.
And yeah, I was going to say burst comes back just in the final moment. MFCR would burst in a place like that, but this time chooses to hold it.
Let's go, Lakey. You know, one thing we got to mention too at the beginning of this was invitational. So all these players recognize as top caliber players to put into this event.
Slice pass there though, distance closed. Closes the legs and runs past. Nice block though.
Oh, the neutral jump. Oh, 6P hitting up that high. Just keeping Lakey locked down in the corner, and that 6P ended up being their death sentence.
Yeah, one clean connection is all it takes for MFCR to run away with it here, leaving it down to just Nom. No wheel required. It is May versus the world to watch here. One last chance into the breach. Bravely, Team Mint, 4 players remain to try and stop. Can Nom get over the wall?
Tell me, chat, do you believe in destiny? Here's the first. Into the up dolphin. Trying to jump out of that pressure, but nice with the throw punish.
Jesus Christ, the layers there, absolutely ridiculous here. Delay on the cross up, tries to do it again and does actually find success.
And the 5D, my God. I thought that was Milia for a second.
It's a quick flash and her hair grew.
And the challenge on the back turn H. Nom playing with so much confidence.
Oh, but that confidence getting exposed a little bit there. Doubling up on the flash kick. Perfect timing twice in a row from MFCR.
Nice 2S here. Trying to go for that side swap. Recognized the burst was coming, just wasn't able to bait it out in time. And MFCR, it was a very smart play to force Nom into the skies there by sending out the projectile.
So smart to make some space for yourself there, though. Gets the counter hit. Dust is going to get thrown out. Overhead attempt, and we easily escape. But now it's a clean connection again. Full burst for Nom, but it's set point.
Nom has burst, like you mentioned here. Question is, do you spend it early, the moment you get hit, or do you try to save it for a bit of a rainier day? I think at this avenue, you want as much momentum as possible, right?
Or May's going, it never rains. We're back in again. Positive bonus, not a chance here. It's not going to have to use the burst, I don't think.
Oh, but it's able to land in time. Has been trying to figure out ways to bait out the flash kick. They just haven't been working that well. Burst still, there it is. A little bit of a late burst. Want to make sure that there was no RC coming.
Gets dunked off the Dolphin there. Perfect timing, perfect spacing. What a way to get the punish here. Distance closes, looking for one more hit. Anything will do it.
Jumping, that fuzzy jump was phenomenal there. And the Dolphin does it.
Reversal timing with Porpoise. Beautiful choice to be able to stop the the attempts from MFCR there. A good effort. More than capable of just being able to take the victory too. It's not even about slowing. We might just be able to reach the finish line.
May has plenty of damage to spare here. If you get caught without any mana, it's going to be the end for you. I like the empty jump into the throw. Setting up the staff. And now just casting the entire hand, why not?
Yeah, say Omniscience on board, who cares? Everything coming out now is the anti-air, the Dolphin attempt as well, so sick!
Hey, remember when people thought this character was dead when they read the patch notes?
My God. Dropped down with the rules. Once again, Macho set point. Team Mint, a single character away. We be able to move on to this final set of the tournament here. 2D sweeps the legs, the orb, the unblockable overhead.
That slowdown looked like he was summoning a bigger book from the book. Is that what he's doing?
I don't know. Maybe, hopefully. Chance now, empty jumps, lands and hits! Delays just a little bit too much though. RC forward burst saves us for now.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. This is rough. It's going to take a miracle. But we've seen miracles happen, Proxy. No! A little too soon on the close slash. Just felt the momentum a little too hard, and it ended up costing them.
The miracle run of Team Cyan unfortunately ends here, but a top 3 performance from a team who truly let fate take over. Congratulations for a wonderful performance. One of the most fun teams we got to watch today. It was awesome.
I low-key want to see this with Tekken, because I'm just imagining how like insane that game is sometimes with just the one-sided offense.
They're just gonna send Jack first.
Jack first. They said, what's the time? It's 11:57. We gotta go to bed, bro. Send out Jack. The final boss as the first one, and test your luck first as well. Gonna pop immediately.
And for that, you are most certainly going to die. It had to be a burst there. It's now
Whoa!
a 2H in a dream. One hit will do it now. Anything right at this point for TYL.
Mask back on.
The quadruple Fukio, that's so smart.
Oh, but the JH, the double Goomba stomp.
Clean connection again with all that blood already spent, taking extra damage here on the knockdown. Runs past for the mix-up.
The gunshot from behind. Again with the double overhead. Able to RC in time and block. Oh, but thought the bite was coming, so tried to press. Forced to drop.
I think we canceled that the wrong timing too. I think that we expected that to be a red RC because that 5K normally combos there.
And again, these double overheads just peppering test your luck with them.
Oh no, but I was gonna say the debt collectors are about to be at our door. Still good here though. Plenty to left to be able to fight with now. Has a full blood gauge if we get a chance, but unfortunately that chance is sliced away. Walks up and steals your soul on the deflect shield, and Jack, that's game one already to Team Tangerine. Between, but now the Happy Chaos is picked. Jack is Happy Chaos the rest of the way unless a reset occurs.
No sin tonight, which is kind of crazy actually. Low-key now that I think about it. All right, there's the burst. No soul either in a first to one. Immediate flash kick.
No bullets here. MFCR, you just need to be aggressive enough to make sure that no reload occurs here, but unfortunately you miss out. On a previous patch, we get a full combo there. This time it's just a reload, but on the reset, you get a fully charged dust.
What was that combo? Okay, Jack, relax.
In the current state of the game, you have to know your charge dust confirmed. You need to have full combos off of those, and Jack's showing off some of the dirty stuff.
And already getting a quick first round here against MFCR. 2K2D, the gun is out. Into the throw. The backup just to get the spacing for the safe jump and the timing. Keep rolling.
No focus. One last chance. Luckily, Happy Chaos can still brawl. The normal's good enough.
All right, 2K gonna get a counter hit here. MFCR. No, just allows Jack to escape for free, unscathed. Go for the burst safe route.
Oh, and it's no bullets left over, and the burst is baited. MFCR in a huge advantage now, potentially here with momentum.
No way. Closing out the round here. No!
What is this plot? Oh my God.
If Jack blocks, you just die. If Jack blocks, you just die.
Dude, that's the wall we're talking about. Good go though. Flash kicks on the late cross up attempt. Taco not gonna help.
Oh, straight through the wall. Send out the super hard knockdown. MFCR might be taking Jack out early on here.
If Jack loses this one, the landscape changes quite a bit. Dub doubled up and got the low. One little pixel of life left, but no, the flash kick is blocked.
We gonna do the same combo? Oh!
That's hella cool.
It's actually so sick. Oh, what a trade.
Can't have trades at this point though. Burst is available. He's gonna get locked out of the overdrive soon. Expected it and waited too long. An air throw attempt and Jack is fallen. MFCR evens the set count up.
I cannot believe that he didn't go for the super there. He was gonna build up enough meter anyway, right, to get to that extra 50 tension and ended up dying with 100 bar.
I understood the first situation where he dropped though, because he goes for the sucker punch, sends him away, and that's like a really common point where I think a lot of people just like slam burst because you know the meter's coming out. It feels like one of those I will super if you will burst, like a trade offer.
Yeah, you're completely correct on that, but now immediately we send out JoeBrownie.
Mankind knew that.
That first flash kick also, I'm still reeling. The one from the first round, what?
CR player who's not afraid to gamble with their life.
Well, that's an important thing that you learn, you know, in card games and also in this game here is that your life total doesn't matter until it's at 0, and MFCR plays pretty liberally with that.
Thank you, Problematic, for the raid. Y'all are just in time for grand finals. Oh, okay, getting the knockdown there on the flash kick too.
Listen, Tio's charging controller. Headbutt twice in a row. Risque is getting cranked a bit. I love the burst timing here, and now we have to inch our way out of this corner.
Oh, and the burst of the last second. That is a hero burst if I have ever seen one, and it was not going to pay off at all.
I say it's a beautiful save on the opposite side now. MFCR in a bit of dire straits now as that 2D continues to claim victims.
Splash kicking out of the pressure too. Doesn't hold on to any of it. Nice use of that 5K as an anti. A really underrated button here for Jacko.
Congratulations on top 12 in the bracket. Problematic. That's awesome. Hell yeah, gamer.
Time for some more FIFA action here. JoeBrownie peppering MFCR with these stray hits. Finally able to find the RC into a full combo. Obviously not going to break the wall.
Oh, yeah, I just don't know what you possibly could do in a moment like that. Burst is restored as you get stuck to the wall. And with an Elysium driver to send him down to the earth here, JoeBrownie retakes the lead and re-secures counter pick advantage for his team.
I'm actually really happy that this is going back and forth.
Yeah, I really am.
Very competitive matchup here so far. Question is, who do you bring in after MFCR is down to go up against Jacko? I mean, do you send in Hiho?
I'm not going to lie right now. From watching this tournament to seeing how things have been happening, the two aces on this team, Hiho and Symphuukai, I think you could send either of them. I think this is fine. I think you want to save Macho. I would not send Macho here. Hiho or Symphuukai, either one of them feels good to me.
I think you want to save Macho possibly for Walter or Scissors.
We're straight in, though. It is going to be Symphuukai. We're going to see if this Unica can continue to rain terror.
Let's rock.
If they reset, they run it back again. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Same first to one.
The only thing would be that they're unlocked from their characters and they could swap if they wanted to.
And they could go in a different order again.
Yes, yeah. It's a reblind pick, yes.
Oh my goodness, what a trade with the Michael sword there.
Unica, not one of those characters you have the luxury of ever getting to trade with. Great timing on the mash, though.
Not afraid at all, knew that that wasn't real. There is a bit of start up there to the laser.
Still weathering the storm here as these two minions trying to get the job done. Paragon coming through with the rage. That's the homies over at Paragon. Appreciate y'all a ton. Hope you had a good stream.
The way that JoeBrownie is playing around the lasers and the projectiles is so expert. Always going into the sky and summoning the minions there, right? Knows that since you can't block the minion, you can't be grounded. Is able to just always keep the pressure up on Sim no matter where they are on screen.
Unica gets so much from such a long range. The confirms from this character are ridiculous, dude.
And a good old stun dipper RC as well, just to skip through that neutral. Same side here now with the JH straight into the buffed Megadeth Buster.
And then the air-to-air once again. Unica really on her Gold Lewis stuff with that jumping normal. It's so silly. It's so good.
Let me tell you, these bad guy and Kisuke jeans, they're strong.
Expose of the leg there. Guard crush with the laser. Sweep of the legs again. JoeBrownie trying to get ahead of the situation and jump forward in a lot of these spots. And Symphuukai sniping it out so effectively.
Love the setup there too. Both minions out on the field, able to bait out the DP, and you are dead.
Symphuukai had such a good read on the situation so many times in a row, but that time finally the DP does not go their way. Unfortunate for Symphuukai, but JoeBrownie fans rejoice. Another one bites the dust, and we are 2 away from crowning our first Guilty Gear Strive side swap champion.
Oh my goodness. Again, it's in a difficult position. Now, who do you send out? Do you send out Macho and just save Hiho for the last?
if you were going to bet everything on a character, if results from today have told us anything, it would be Hiho. So maybe Macho goes in, see what you can do, leave it for Hiho to potentially go through. Or Macho obviously can potentially get on a roll, maybe run a couple characters over, maybe do the damn thing themselves.
That's right. You can never count Macho out. Incredibly strong player here. Asuka, dangerous character in the right hands. But all 3 of the minions getting out. Macho gonna burst, just not wanting to deal with any of that nonsense.
Slip pass again. And goes for the attack command twice in a row. 2D as 3 minions are established.
Into the throw. Even with all this mana, Macho cannot escape.
Yeah, no amount of spells is saving you from this ass whooping. Even with the Dark Magic attack here, still it's going to be able to stifle a little bit of that momentum. But Jacko, so effective, as you can see there, at stopping so many of these follow-ups from the cubes.
Now getting the throw, starting to build up this momentum here. Beautiful with that close slash, and going to get the wall break with another Dark Magic attack.
Chat, the controller charging. Connect there as we move for the dash forward. Couldn't quite save it there. And Minion pops him on the top of the dome.
Just a little bonk right on the head. And now Macho on the verge of defeat here. Spent the burst and got nothing for it. Proxy.
Looked over. Opportunity once again. Attack command pulls them out of the corner just far enough. It should be enough as the wall break comes through, and it is. As JoeBrownie off a perfect has left it down to a single potential matchup left. Hiho has been again and again one of the hardest carries we've seen throughout the tournament, and now has a chance to run 4 straight and keep the team alive.
This could be the final game of the night here at TNS. I swear we're charging the dual sets, chat.
Flip pass. I love that with the Capel. Sets up the okay off the disc. Things working well. Unleash the Milia seeming to be correct.
Oh my god, already an immediate confirm there. JoeBrownie just getting overwhelmed in the first round.
Yeah, y'all didn't need to see Hiho's health bar. It didn't change. Don't worry, it's fine. Perfect for Hiho.
Just Milia things here. Oh, caught by the minions this time. Oh, we got a Mike Team nice. All right, J2D.
Command comes through, trying to poke it out as best we can. Love the defensive habits here from JoeBrownie. That last backdash was crucial.
Oh, with a 6P, huge whip there. JoeBrownie with a massive punish straight into the Elysium driver. Gonna get the hard knockdown. And Hiho, yeah, you're not spending the burst here. It's just not gonna happen.
We might be answering back with a near perfect of our own. Anything will do it at this point here, but the just block on the soccer kick now, there's a chance. Whoa!
Man, command dash and fast fall. Makes it so difficult to block this character. And now you have to pull out all the stops if you are Hiho. We're going right back to neutral though.
Oh, so broken, but the S-disc is the thing that actually does end up finding the mark.
No
Reads
way!
the burst timing. Hiho with the perfectly timed RC, the soul read.
Wow, Hiho on the start of what could be a legendary run here. JoeBrownie is down and out. Who do you send in next? Is it Scissors, or do you send Walter for the mirror match?
The mirror match might be the play. At this point, I don't think the order matters too much here. With Hiho playing like that, it's really just when it's your turn, just deep breath in, deep breath, deep exhale, let it all out. Focus up. Don't worry too much about the type of momentum Hiho's playing on. I mean, the 0-0 mentality applies to the team playing from ahead as well. You've got to stay centered here. It is going to be Asuka to try and close this out.
Okay. I mean, Hiho is just playing on sudden death rules here right now. Cannot make any mistakes.
Oh my god, and that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
Just caught right away, has the burst.
Especially when you have the lowest effective health in the game. Nice though, able to get that JH. There is no mana here for Dark Magician Girl.
Turn to form. We double on the cross up. Mana comes back just in time in the back throw. Sets us up well.
Oh, with a 5D. The overhead from down low. Australian overhead. Gets the close slash.
Oh, OTD line it up with the close slash perfectly. I love how aggressively we're willing to take our movement options there. Hiho on the verge now. 2 games down, 1 round already out of the way. We're halfway to the reset, halfway to victory.
All right, but all out of mana now. Hiho getting the throw. Oh, but the blocks here from Dark Magician Girl, able to weather the storm until the mana comes back, and now we just start casting.
Absolutely unreal. Back to the mix again here as we do our best. Best not mattering too much here. That delayed, that was evil!
6P behind the back, able to still maintain the same side though. But a big drop on the 6H, excuse me.
I love that burst. Spend it early. Don't worry too much about it here. Don't try and finesse too hard. Just make some space for yourself. Unfortunately, straight afterwards is caught by the marble.
Oh, yeah, that's not safe. Getting tossed for your trouble. Putting on the orb once again, and now we are searching our deck for the key to victory. But all out of mana. It's not gonna matter though. Proxy tournament point near Dark Magician Girl, trying to send Hiho and Team Mint to the Shadow Realm.
Oh my god, but the timing on the jump in is looking too good. Low slash and doubles on the cross up. Very smart. You can kind of logic out that that's going to be back to the on the cross up, knowing you want to uncorner yourself.
Oh my god, just getting nicked to death here in the corner. Here comes the winger.
Still alive, still plenty of life. The mana being out though actually makes it, maybe makes it not quite plenty of life. You see how much lush you can do on chip.
It's absurd. All right, mana is back. Casting our spells. Gets the run up throw. The 5D, RC. Going for the low option there.
Oh my god.
No way.
Perfectly gets over the spell that we've attempted to cast. It's a bad moon and a beautiful dream as Hiho continues to roll 2 players out of the way. We're doing it.
And now your choices are Walter or Scissors. Are you going to force Hiho to earn the mirror match? Is Walter going to be the one waiting in the wings? Is Scissors up next?
Regardless of what happens, I need this to go to the reset or not. I need the 1v1. I need the final matchup here. This has been crazy stuff.
I think they're saving Walter for last.
It might be.
I think Scissors is going in. Chat saying it's Scissors' birthday as well. What a better birthday than to win the entire tournament for your team?
It's Yost saying it, so it might be a lie. Shouts to Yost.
It's still his birthday.
It's Yost. It might be a lie.
I don't care. Speaking of birthdays, though, chat.
He said no. Okay.
Speaking of birthdays, chat, go at Tento on Twitter. It's his birthday. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday. All right, TNS's own.
Happy birthday, Scissors. We're in the mix again. It is Chip to try and make this work here. So it is going to be Walter coming in on his alternate character.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Scissors. Sorry, I thought it was fake. Well, that's the thing that we do. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Love the repositions a couple times in a row. Walter hasn't been able to do anything about it.
Oh, what is this movement?
Dude, Hiho is moving too fast.
I feel like Krillin's standing on the sidelines.
Actually.
Nice, getting the overhead pick up there through the wall. Oh, the 6P stop sign into the RC. Bad move, fast RC into the burst.
because the meter penalty there got almost nothing else from that actual positive bonus there. Nice just block, but can't turn it into anything again. A couple opportunities, not quite going Walter's way. It's 2 S discs, and Hiho is, I mean, looking unstoppable.
Most of Hiho's approach has been with JH. IED JH has been catching people off guard, and especially that pickup there too, going for that overhead option when you're close to the corner to get that juggle. No way. No way. No way.
Oh my god.
You're dead.
That is mix. The disc, the RC, the late float over, the self alley-oop with the finger roll.
Was that Kara disc?
That was fire.
Kara disc RC? Is that what that was? Just to get to the other side?
Hiho is moving too fast for their own good right now. This is crazy. And coming up, him is crazy. Coming up, I have found out, is actually the birthday gamer. What better birthday present could you get yourself than to take the victory and be the hero for your team to seal the deal and stop this generational run from Hiho? Scissors is the final bastion for the winner's side life for Team Tangerine.
Hey, but you know, Hiho got a present of his own here. A nicely wrapped reset.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
You gotta be careful. Anchi has really good air-to-air normals. That JD alone we've seen put in work.
That was a monster air-to-air, though. I love the burst timing there. Keep it in the corner. Very smart.
Oh, nice block on the overhead into the punish immediately. 2K, 2D, puts Millia into a wing condition. An air throw, dude. Using disc to put yourself in the air and then just RCing into a throw? Come on.
This alternating Hiho in the chat is the most coordinated I've ever seen a Twitch chat. This is unbelievable. This Twitch plays Pokemon level stuff.
And reset point.
Oh my god.
Here's the question. If you reset this, you just send Hiho, right? To keep the momentum?
Of course. Of course you do. 5K delays. Oh, the throw whips out though. Scissors is not done yet. Still in this. Good sweep of the legs. Tries to double up on it there. Hiho with a lazy double jump forward. Manages to find a cross up and a clean hit.
First though, setting out the butterfly just to cover some space. Nice JD once again. Able to still pick up with the 2K. Dropped the earlier one, but that was fantastic.
Oh, hair power, just because, you know, for the vibes. Does it again, same situation, fakes the high. Crazy block from Scissors.
Oh, into the bad moon with no meter. Risky option, but we got to take risks at this point. Hop into the close slash.
Ooh, that was fire.
Too far away. That would have been enough to kill too. But it's going to land. Oh, again! But the fast RC with the JS.
Set point on either side. A single round decides everything here. Straight away, immediately the first hit for Hiho takes it to the corner.
It has a massive life lead here too, getting the coast-to-coast routing.
What a jump.
Oh no. XP into the Capel with the wall break. Positive bonus. One touch is all you need now. Scissors has to make a perfect comeback.
Oh my god, but that is how the perfect comeback starts. What a route. Delays even there. Was waiting for that super as Capel hits again. And Disc almost guarantees it.
Oh, but there's the YRC swinging immediately and press on the 2P. Hiho with the reset.
What a challenge. The 2P at the perfect timing. Hiho puts the team on their back, carries through, and breathes life into the entirety of this squad. It is 5v5 once again. It is a reset here. Okay, I like it. Everybody refocus, recenter, grand finals, reset.
I think they probably were reading the gambit though.
That might have been, yeah.
Which is why they sent Scissors once again. Either way, still a good pick.
Sweep of the legs there. Nice DP. Don't be too patient in those moments there. First to one, you don't have time for patience. You have time to fight. I like that. Burst two.
DP.
My God, and that's certainly enough to kill. It's never a question. It feels like when Unica's involved. Stand heavy, falls up with the Michael sword, and leaves us down to a round left for the birthday boy's life.
Very difficult to punish the enhanced stun dipper there. But nice DP answer from Sim. Just a little too far away. Oh, wasn't ready for that cross-up either.
Yeah, that just the normal didn't come out either way. A little unfortunate. Symphuukai gets knocked down again, but DPs again!
Going for that low option a lot. I would expect to see a hop forward or an overhead any moment now the next time we block a Fujin if we get the chance.
Oh, and a clean connection like that, that is certainly going to be the end. Scissors, I think, was sent out to try and keep that same momentum up, but can't quite seal the deal. And unfortunately now, this is one of those moments where death is permanent. So
yeah,
with
permanent.
that, Scissors is fully out. It's completely out of his hands. All you can do now is sit back and believe in your team.
They got to do it for the birthday boy.
You have to.
But I think the play was send Scissors to go for the rematch against Hiho.
Walter. Here it is.
You think it's Walter? You think it's Milia Walter?
Milia, yeah.
Oh.
I think it's time. I think this is a good call. I think this is a good call.
One. Let's rock.
Locking in.
Jesus Christ, dude. Ghosting us for the 250 contribution to the Matcherino, doubling the prize pool over $500 in the Matcherino now for side swap. You are crazy. Thank you so much.
The words can't describe it. Thank you. Just turned this Grand Finals reset even more high stakes, Proxy.
As if it wasn't stressful enough to be involved. That is unreal. Again, thank you. Ghosting us. I would never ghost you. It couldn't be me. Thank you so much.
Look at this, just trying to chase this fly, buzzing around. We've seen before, Unica's best anti-air option really is the 5H, but it's slow, difficult to catch Milia with how fast she's moving, and if you whiff, then you know what's coming.
That's a return to form for Walter here. Air car follows up well, doubles up to guarantee the wall break there, and off the 2H, 50% life already taken, 2 more hits for Walter required, and now make it potentially 1 depending on the hit.
Spurs. Just harassing with those S discs. But a beautiful whip punish there with the far slash. Gonna stay same side in the mix up this time.
Yeah, I was unaware of this matchup here. This matchup looks like suffering for Unica now that I've seen it. Now that I've seen high level of 2 very good players playing it, this seems like it sucks.
It's like a Wile E. Coyote chasing a Roadrunner.
A quick cleanup though is we're gonna find the close slash and Walter is able to equalize. It is 1-1. The back and forth continues. And now the question we've had to ask ourselves all day long, when there's a Milia on the sticks and the momentum is building, what the hell do you possibly do to stop it?
I mean, that's been the question of the entire night. Every time Milia gets momentum, it just seems to never stop. The MVP for sure of this side swap tournament, no matter which Milia it is, Hiho, Walter, any of the other Milias that we've seen on stream.
That's
This character might be the first to one god.
It's seeming like it for sure. MFCR, I think, is probably going to be the dialed-up player here. I don't think you want to send TYL. I think you want to save Hiho to potentially not have to play the mirror match, which is going to feel extremely swingy. Dank Ned coming through. Good to see you, homie. 39 months. We're in the stuff right now.
Let the Milias fight. I agree. We still have yet to see a single mirror match tonight. I've never thought I would be asking for a mirror match, but I need to see Hiho versus Walter in the Milia mirror.
I love hearing everyone's takes just be like, yo, this character is busted.
She is busted. Now, if y'all didn't know Milia was busted in 2.0, you are learning today.
Oh, there was one Unica
did
mirror,
see-
true.
oh,
there
we
was a
did.
single Unica mirror.
Thank you, Chad.
Of all of the matchups, though.
It's a
First of all,
commentary
yeah.
goldfish brain, bro. Once the set's over, I forgot it happened.
Oh, dude. Take a look one more time, though. Again, it's a far cry where we're going to end up here. MFCR's got to have the best matchup. That's got to be the correct answer. Just flash kick all your problems. What could go wrong?
You would think so. You would think so, but that might not go the way.
Oh my god. That is going to be a crazy screenshot at some point. Jesus Christ, we're in the mix again. Here we go. It's time to get it started.
Cannot change society. Duel 1.
That was crazy.
Let's rock.
I'm a little shook right now. There's the gold burst. Macho wants the meter early.
Flip the pass again. I love that. Very nice choice with the YRC. Was looking for the air-to-air, but the legs get swept again.
All right, super wall break here for the hard knockdown. You're not going to get a lot of meter out of this, but the knockdown is more important. You just want to run up immediately into the close stash. Clean round here for Walter.
Okay, into the waiting arms. That was kind of crazy.
Scooped up.
Oh my god, I mean, just your fate is sealed at that point there. No mana, though, is going to put things in a little bit of a weird perspective here as Walter finds the cross-up instantaneously. It sweeps the legs again.
Oh, but mid-combo, you get the shield back to save your life. There's a 6B into the RC. Didn't have the mana to go for the routing there, but that's fine. Low into special is going to get the round here for Macho. If you could take out Walter,
This would be a very big deal. I'll throw back in pressure again, though. Try to sweep in the legs one more time.
oh, nice gold burst is going to whip there. Great movement here from Walter. Mana is gone, so that was a massive chunk of damage straight into the super for the knockdown.
Oh my god, Capel finds the cross up here, still has meter, but might not get to access it. YRC, it's gonna help.
Look at this pressure, just overwhelming. Looking for any straight hit, but ends up getting caught by the throw. Oh no, there's a pixel left. Your shield ain't even gonna protect you here. Help! Help! The IED back JS!
Did find the air-to-air and finds the throw afterwards. The most magic of pixels you've ever seen. It finds the connection again, but can't quite finish as a dash up. 6P is the answer.
That was a little close for comfort, though, for Walter. Walter able to take down a second player on Team Mint.
I mean, it's what can we say? Broken record initiate, man. This Milia champion is pretty good.
Pretty good, to say the least. Honestly, a little too good.
Maybe, just maybe. Okay. With that, though, I really do think, I think MFCR is the call. I know the MFCR did well against Jack, so you might be trying to save him for a situation like that. I do think send him out, flash kick your problems away, set yourself up for success in the later stage, clear the way for TYL and Hiho to be able to be a little more fast and loose with this Milia already eliminated.
I agree, and actually having access to the flash kick too is going to make Walter have to think a little bit more about how we are engaging in our mix-ups, right? Because your left-rights aren't going to be as potent. You're going to have to actually try and bait out the flash kick, and if you do that, then you're handing your turn over if MFCR decides not to.
It's a lot to unpack. I'm not sure what the decision will end up being. Walter, every time Walter has started to get the snowball rolling, it has just been a disaster for everyone in the blast area in the slightest.
But you know, the thing is they have 1 minute, so that's one thing we forgot to mention as
True.
well, is when you're trying to decide who to send in next, you get 60 seconds to do it. You are on a timer, so you have to deliberate with your team very quickly.
And if you take more than a minute, your PC blows up.
Exactly, yeah.
We have the capability. I don't know. That's-
What if they're on console?
your PC blows up.
Who's it going to be? Oh!
The mirror match. I don't want to boil all the hard work down to one thing, but this feels like a very important matchup. I will just say that.
It does feel like whoever wins this wins the tournament.
You have a massive advantage going into it if you can just find the mark, if you can be the better Milia in the moment here.
We're starting the Heo chants in the chat already. Oh no, Heo just getting mixed mid-screen here. Walter has not taken any damage yet. There we go, chip damage from the Lust Shaker.
Air didn't quite go his way. Love the Bad Moon. Bad Moon with no meter is my favorite thing in the whole game.
I agree. Kame Esports coming through with a big raid. Oh, just in time for the destined matchup here in Grand Finals. Walter versus Heo.
We are deep into a very fun format here. No time to explain. We're back in the mix again. Full follow-up as Heo is feeling the power of the crowd. Crosses up and throws.
Oh, for the 2K2D. Look at the time on this round. We're almost at 30 seconds, Proxy.
Somehow, Heo lost 50% life in the first 10 seconds and all of a sudden is in the conversation now. Lust Shaker from much too far as we find the connection. That was a round that felt hopelessly in Walter's favor in the early stages. Somehow we managed to restabilize.
But Walter coming out of the gate swinging once again, this time with an even greater lead than the first round. Bad Moon all the way down low for that hard knockdown. I love just using Compel there to prevent the opponent from jumping up at you.
Feels like impossible to do a bad Compel from what I watched today. Is off the trade. We're gonna hit the follow-up. Artemis to send it through again.
Back to neutral, dash up 6P. Into the Bad Moon RC.
Combo drop, no problem though. Finds the hit again as the burst is immediately
There's no way.
forced.
You burst. Yeah, you just have to run forward a little bit to get that 50 tension.
Random hair cards time.
Oh, it was a random hair card.
Do it again.
And then JH Heo taking out Walter again, and this time in the mirror.
The only thing that can defeat Milia is herself, and unfortunately now for Team Tangerine, the ace in the hole is now Grayscale, and it's down to the original 3 members of Team Tangerine to try and defend their honor, and we instantly are queued up for the next match.
Whoa!
And Jack says, stand behind me, I'll handle it.
They said, send in Jack, we're ending this now. Cutting this momentum short for the JS. Heo already with the life lead.
That was a, okay, little shimmy. Dusted the shoulders off after the double dash, but a hell of an air throw for Dag.
JS into the roll through gunshot. Whoa, shooting you out of your fastball.
Again though, Deus Ex, a guaranteed break, 100 meter for Heo here, and just gets thrown for the trouble.
Ooh, the command roll. I hit the action shot.
I hate when that kills you because he emotes on your ass.
He does. We're gonna play Happy Chaos in Fortnite, bro.
Oh, that was a good idea with the headbutt there. Mistimed by just a hair.
All right, all out of focus. This is Heo's opportunity to get something started. All the focus is back immediately. Just as quick as it went away. Oh no.
Yeah, that's looking like it could be the deciding factor here. Had to reload. A final chance for Heo. Nice tech.
Heo, no! The one player they didn't get a chance to fight is the one that takes them down.
With that said, it's not even close to over because MFCR has already beaten Jack once. In the previous set, MFCR was able to take the victory. So unfortunately, even with the exit of Hiho, unfortunately for Team Mint, I should say, there is still hope in their ranks. MFCR versus Jack, more than likely the matchup we see here. And between MFCR and TYL, they are more than capable of being able to swing this in their direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 2-3, right? This is absolutely doable. And we send in the wall once again.
Dude.
But the question is...
The wall, dude.
Jack. He's ready to break the walls down, all right?
Hey, Cheryo, come on. Shot lands again, though. Here we go. Jack with a positive bonus, building up a grip of meter.
Putting the gun away right into that close slash, getting the throw.
This is where things get dicey, though. Found the throw again on the back turn. What a backdash!
Oh my goodness. Taking to the skies with that JH, keeping you locked down in the corner. And the harassment there, too, with the curse. Great block on the run through.
Yeah, definitely keep the pressure while you can. Oh, no. Even with no bullets in the chamber, still able to box it out. The 5Ks work beautifully.
2S immediately at round start. Yeah, the game plan here is you need to get the burst out of Jack as fast as possible.
Doing damage in chunks where it felt like the burst has never felt comfortable, though. As Jack gets the roll pass, there's a chance now to be able to maybe seal the deal. MFCR, dire straits once again.
Oh, tried to flip in and got caught out of the sky by the curse. Oh, beautiful whip punish there with the back turn H. But 5D connects, resets into a throw instead of going for the gunshot.
Leaves him with the absolute pixel, though. Anything will do it at this point now. Just a single touch, one gunshot, a curse ball might even actually be enough as the forbidden air dash. The super dash comes out from Jack. 4 points on the board for Team Tangerine and a single character away from locking up side swap.
He said, MFCR, tear down that wall. All right.
I'm going back to the old me. Quick little reload ends up working out. And now it's down to the wire. It is TYL. Test your luck to have a chance to make the run back of a lifetime.
This is it.
And let me just, I have to go look. I have to know.
This is it. It all comes down to test your luck, having to take out Jack, JoeBrownie, and Dark Magician Girl. All, not good matchups.
Not great matchups for sure.
But test your luck. This is the chance for them to really test their luck and test their mettle. First to one. Matchups don't matter in a first to one, Proxy. Not as much as they do in a full set.
Yeah, not quite. Big chance here. 2S not going to get anything for it. Oh my god, it's Shizu off the rip. The deep E finds the mark as we try to close distance. Quake's not quite there. Found it straight up with the 6P afterwards. I love the idea as we're going to get a lot of our blood back here off the full far slash confirm.
Ooh. Beautiful work.
BYL might be able to just fully seal the deal. Again, the double Fukyo, the Shizu. What a opening.
And the 2K2D. Jack just locked down in the corner. Are we going to go for install here? No, we go for bite instead. The blood-sucking universe. and then immediate DP right in your face.
Still alive somehow, though. A little bit of life left is more than enough as anti-air jab finds the mark. A full focus, a full reload. Back into the mix here is Jack.
No, nearly got the round-winning hit there. But now, Jack is back at it. Great dash under there from Test Your Luck, just trying to find any hit, and there it is! Test Your Luck, 2 rounds straight, taking out Jack.
Still in the mix, and as we said, it is not over, not by a long shot. 2 matchups coming up that I feel like have got to be difficult, though, between finding your way through the cubes and battling past the minions. It is our work cut out for us for TYL, but hope remains alive.
And hope right now rides alone. All right.
It's a 2-on-1, but the 1 is TYL. We're in there. There's
That's
a chance.
Right. Carrying the hopes and dreams of his team here. Off the reset of He-Ho. Oh my god, we're getting fuzzy.
Oh my god, it's not a trade you ever want to see. Dark Magic attack to try and make some space. Where in the world was Nago?
All right, we're installing. Come here. I need that blood.
Hasn't racked up any debt yet, though. Triggers it, but doesn't do much with it so far. Has to block it out. Does go for the jump away. Just a tiny bit of blood left as we Fukyo and get swept off our feet.
This is so difficult because 2D is such an obnoxious button, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, we plant a beautiful garden which sends us through the wall. TYL once again on a knife's edge is somehow still in this. Going into debt, an opportunity to get aggressive, but on the Fukyo forward, Dark Magic attack saves us. It's set point again.
All right, Rastar immediately going for the 6P. Tournament point here now. Oh, you're gonna try to draw some bullshit in my face?
Hops pass with the close slash as well. I love it, as now we've committed ourselves to a bit of dead. Fukyo forward, time to get aggressive. You've got to find the open up here. The taxman is coming!
And they collected blood. Oh, with the 5D, the Australian overhead. Into the 6-8. Oh no, getting overwhelmed now. When's the burst gonna come out?
Hold it for this. I actually like letting this wall break rock, and now you have it for a gold burst or something a little bit more aggressive if you so choose.
What a throw tech! Oh, BigWil for the triple slash series, immediate burst. Swinging straight through!
Oh my god, another close slash too. Doubles up and takes the kill! TYL! Who is this guy?
1 round away from taking this the distance, Proxy! Blood-sucking universe!
Party time. Pull back, dash will stop forward. Dark Magician Girl, she has to be feeling the pressure right now. A sweep of the legs, though, to be able to reset things a little bit.
Oh no! Dropping the orb on the head! 5D hitting you once again!
Still alive somehow, though. Regens a little bit of mana here, TYL. We've seen worse.
Oh no, high on blood too, so can't go for any kind of jump scare options. 5H! Come here! It's gonna get caught. It's blocked, but that's plus frames there for Dark Magician Girl. All out of mana.
And this being out of mana here is the deciding factor. 1 clean touch, it's not enough. The flex shield to make some room.
No!
And there's the pop! Unfortunately, finally, it catches up with him. TYL tries to cash a check that he just can't quite do. And Team Tangerine, with a hell of a save, is able to come through victorious as your first Guilty Gear Strive side swap champions.